over here in L.A. Let me tell you.
He goes to harness races. He doesn't care about the beach.
You ever rode a horse on a beach, Rich? I have not.
I think not, baby.
Yo, kids, come on, man. Boy, whatever it is that they eat, we'll serve it at the game, bro.
Man.
All right?
Have you seen his brothers? They eat a lot. Those are some big
Let me
dogs.
tell you something about Los Angeles. We will cater to you.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Slovenia and Serbia are not close on the map.
But
you're aware of that, right?
Language.
This is all great, man. All of it.
Yeah.
This is why I love doing this show. I didn't wake up today saying, you know what's going to happen at the end of the show is Mike Hoskins counts down the final 10 seconds. Is O'Shea's going to ask me if I've ever ridden horseback on a beach. And I'm going to have to come up with an answer on the spot. Rich Eisen here. As you all know, I care deeply about pediatric cancer research and awareness. That's why I'm proud to talk about Hyundai Hope on Wheels. For over 27 years, every Hyundai sold has helped fund life-saving pediatric cancer research. Together with over 850 dealers nationwide, they've raised more than $277 million, supporting over 25,000 kids in their fight against cancer. At Hyundai, hope isn't optional. It comes standard. Visit HyundaiUSA.com and search Hyundai Hope on Wheels to learn more.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1992. Go Pirates.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates.
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
The very best bagels in Greenville are at Bagel Man. Bagel Man is open every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner until 8 p.m. If you're a person on the go, place your order ahead of time online at ncbagelman.com. Start your day with a breakfast sandwich or dine in for lunch with a tuna melt, pastrami sandwich, panini, or specialty wrap. And everyone loves Bagel Man's fresh-made desserts and pastries. Bagel Man is where Pirate Nation fuels up for game day or any day. Bagel Man, 1904 Fire Tower Road in Greenville.
Hey Pirate Nation, warm weather is here and it's time to get back on the boat. And at Stroud's Marine, they're stocked up with over 26,000 pre-owned parts. They got everything you need from propellers, lower units, trim units, electrical and fuel parts, and just about anything else you need for an outboard. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. And as always, their mission is to save you money and get you back on the water as quickly as possible. Remember, they're just around the corner. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Afternoon, everybody. We got Jarrett here. Hey, Jarrett. Hey. And we got left side. Strong side.
I just like football, man.
Man, that was just lackadaisical, man.
It was what now?
Lackadaisical.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we got a new segment on the show now, thanks to Coach Hud.
Tarp stop. Oh, boy.
Son, if I ordered a truck full of dumbasses, not like I was you, I would have gotten my damn money's worth.
That was awesome. You guys are awesome. ECU offense looks awesome. Everything is awesome.
You guys are rocking. The city's awesome. And I love you guys.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you on a gray Monday in eastern North Carolina. Some folks happy with what's going on in their sports world. Some folks are not. We'll talk about both sides today on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. You can find us on the Pirate Radio app, powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Whether you have a Android or Apple device, ready to roll for you. And we're on Pirate Radio TV. Give us a like, a subscribe, and tell us what is on your mind. How you feeling about ECU Temple coming up this Saturday? The line is out, and the Pirates are road favorites going to Philly this weekend. We'll talk about that and everything else going on in the sports world with you for the next 3 hours. Got some guests to get to as well. We'll get Aundrae Allison's thoughts on ECU Temple and the college football coaching carousel. We'll hit that with Mack McCarthy as well, recapping another busy weekend of college football. It was survival weekend for a lot of teams: Alabama, Vanderbilt, Ole Miss, Virginia, Michigan, Texas, and others keeping their playoff hopes alive with wins. Interesting week in the American as well. Memphis had come from behind win over South Florida. Now both of those teams have a conference loss. You look at this week's schedule: Tulane on the road at UTSA, Navy on the road at North Texas. So we've got, even more opportunities for teams to pick up their first conference loss. East Carolina trying to remain with just one loss in conference play. So as we hit November, Pirates are in the mix in the American, and that's very exciting. Also, Harper Schnappa will join us on the program as well in hour number 3. Shirley Rhodes is here. The Jackman, a.k.a. Maxon, is on the video. We've got Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone, here, head of the table. Hey, Jared. Hey. And we got left side.
Strong side. Popping a top on this Monday. This Sports Trivia Monday.
A Victory Monday.
For?
Hornets. 2-1 on the season. And I will be glad to be joined by Clip Brock at the Buccaneer Music Hall tonight, as he will be playing and Solo will be guest hosting.
So a couple of weeks ago when the Commanders played the Bears, that was a big game. I was all in, locked in, and was a little distracted as I was hosting trivia. And Solo, a.k.a. Chris, who we only know from trivia.
Yeah.
I've never seen him other than A.J. McMurphy's
Overtime Tavern.
Overtime, Buck, and then what's the place we did it?
Bella Green.
Bella Green,
Yeah.
which is the R.I.P. Bella Green.
R.I.P.
Yeah. No longer with us. But so we've only seen him there. We don't know. He claims to have a family and kids.
Yeah.
Could be a serial killer.
Never seen him outside of an establishment before.
He went to Washington State, which I understand a lot of serial killers come from that part of the country. So, like, I don't know about this guy. But he's a very nice fella.
Yeah.
And but he said, hey, man, when the Commanders played the Chiefs on Monday Night Football, you want me to come up with the questions? I'll do it. And I was like, sure, if you're cool with it, absolutely. I'll play. I'll be in the in the audience. So me and Sean will team up tonight. So come on out, see if you can beat me at Sports Trivia. J-Bone will be there with his team.
Yep.
And,
Dooley boys.
We'll be watching Monday Night Football and Game 3 of the World Series.
I actually watched some football yesterday with Solo at the Buck, and the Hornets were playing, and I was like, man, I didn't even know Chris Middleton was on the one. I didn't know he was still playing basketball. Okay. Two, I didn't know he was on the Washington Wizards, and he said, coming up tomorrow night. Where are they now in the NBA?
Oh shoot, that's not
awesome.
Good.
I love that.
I do too.
CJ McCollum also on the Wizards.
Yeah, and that was another guy too. I was like, man, I didn't know those guys were playing in Washington. And he said that is a part of the trivia tomorrow night.
Don't like that. I was hoping Chris, who is around my age, would put more stuff in about the 90s and early 2000s.
And maybe he will. I don't know. He just said that would be one topic.
Hunter says, what's up, Chandler? Hi, ye.
All right.
Can we hear Xavier Leggett ask that question?
What's up, Chandler? How you? I'm all right. I'm good.
I mean,
it's whatever.
You didn't have super high hopes about yesterday, did you?
No. Andy Dalton stinks.
Yeah.
His career is over.
Yeah.
Go home. Go to bed.
Get a job.
Get a real job.
So was it last year when Bryce got benched and Dalton looked pretty good
against the Raiders?
And we
yeah.
Go to hell.
If you just take certain guys, like one game against the Raiders, Jeff Saturday is a Hall of Fame coach.
Yeah.
Andy Dalton had a career resurgence.
Marcus Mariota
is one of the greatest of all time. There's just a lot of examples.
Yeah.
Of like, the Raiders just suck.
Andy
Dalton's a good one.
Dalton played against Washington last year, and on his first, one of the first plays, threw a pick six to Fowler. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just way too slow. And, we had a chance. Rico, I saw that we're hopefully going to be giving Rico the first touches of the game. Chuba being back, they went with him again. But Rico, he's getting 6-7 yards a pop. So maybe we go with him. But Andy Dalton's just way too slow in the pocket. And I'm not saying Bryce Young, gets out there and makes some plays. But I definitely know that Bryce Young at least gives us a chance to get out of the pocket. He's just 30. He's 37 and then the clock management at the end of the first half. I mean, we were in that football game the whole first half, and just how that half ended with no points at the 3-yard line, I was like, this could go south, and it did.
Yeah, I mean, functional mobility is a must at the quarterback position, especially now in 2025 going into 26. And you just see these old guys, and it's you can't.
Yeah.
You just can't play them. I mean, it's crazy to see like Jacoby Brissett be functional and mobile, and but Andy Dalton, Carson Wentz getting blown up on Thursday night. Every quarterback the Raiders have had ever, just you need to be mobile.
Yeah, 10 years ago, Andy Dalton was slow. He's even slower now. So it was really bad yesterday. Hopefully Bryce will be back this week. Going to be a tough one again for the Panthers at Green Bay, 1:00 on Sunday.
You're not wrong, Chandler. On the UB stat sheet, Rico averaging about 7 yards a carry. But the way you said it, he's averaging 6-7 yards a pop. If we scored at the end of the first half, I mean, you lost 40-9.
That game turned
and I didn't
around.
watch it, but the way you said it made it sound like, hey man, couple plays here or there.
Because the game was 12-3 or
6.
It was. I mean, our defense stopped them on the two first drives for Buffalo, and Rico Dowdle with a big run, and then a strip sack. Guy comes up behind Andy Dalton, knocks the ball out. We have a chance to go down and make it a 12-10 game before the half, or maybe get a field goal and make it 12-6 before the half. And what does Andy Dalton do? Throws it straight to the guy trying to get a screen pass going, and guy picks it off, 1 yard line, touchdown, Buffalo. So just a big turnaround there at the end of the half. I was liking our chances there until the debacle that was the end of the half yesterday.
It just seemed like once James Cook popped that one, it was over.
Yeah, and that was disappointing too. And Buffalo has the best run offense in the league, but the run defense only gave up 131 total yards rushing in 3 games, and then he doubled that yesterday. James Cook did. So very disappointing, but I still feel fine. We're 4-4. The Falcons go out and lay a dud yesterday. Anything can happen in the NFL. Anything can happen.
I need to apologize once again. Dog of the day. I am in absolute shambles. Started 7-1. Now I'm 7-6.
Yeah.
A dog.
I'm about a dead dog.
Speaking of dead dog,
lost 5 in a row. So, congrats to Chandler who hit Ladd McConkey. And then Jarrett hit Stephon Diggs touchdown. I had Bijan 2 touchdowns. The Falcons as a team scored 1, and it was Algier late in the game. And this is a real question. Who should be more ashamed of themselves? Me for my pick and for losing 5 in a row, or the Falcons for what they did yesterday to the Dolphins?
The Falcons.
Yeah.
I kind of agree. I would be okay if y'all said me, but
coming off a big win against Buffalo on Monday night, and I know you didn't have Penix, but still, the Dolphins are the Dolphins. No offense, Shirley, but there's no sense when you have Bijan Robinson, you should be able to put up some points.
Yeah.
Period. And they weren't able to do that for most of that game yesterday against the Miami Dolphins.
And the Falcons
home.
were coming off a loss, which is why I like them. They were coming off a loss to the Niners.
Yeah. So, just a few weeks ago, they're dominating at home against the Bills, and it just looked like a whole different team. And it's just the way things are in the NFL. You don't know what team you're going to get. The Falcons are a team that beat up on the Bills, and the Falcons are also a team that lost 30-0 to the Carolina Panthers. And lost yesterday and looked bad against the Miami Dolphins, and then the Bills were back to their old ways yesterday.
Well, it's like Tua just woke up yesterday and remembered, I can play football. I've won games. I've won a national championship. I've taken this team to the playoffs. It seemed like he had forgotten all that and just decided to suck. But it's also funny that all these leagues are cracking down on gambling, shaving points, and Tua goes back to normal form.
Well, what does that mean?
Maybe he's been shaving points.
Okay. Let's check in with the Chili Water Chat Gang, brought to you by Chili Water. John's enjoying one today.
Ice cold.
Pure ice cold refreshment from the Black Creek Aquifer, can to protect the water we all love. Chili Water, the good water in your hand. Order 12 packs at chiliwater.com. Find it at a store near you. Jerry says hello. Hey, Jerry.
What's up, Jerry Beard?
Hello.
Help the bell.
He says, we are the Chili Water Chat Gang. Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
Nice to see Keaton back on the field. And Chandler will be seeing Keaton on the field live coming up this Thursday night.
I was very disappointed because, obviously Keaton has not been getting the playing time that we thought he would after his injury. And, it was great to see him on the field yesterday. And I think he averaged around 11 yards a carry. So that makes me feel good, hopefully, to see him on the field Thursday night when I go to Ravens-Dolphins Thursday Night Football. I think I'm going to be taking his yards, and I will be taking him anytime touchdown.
All right. Lane says, go Birds. What's up, boys? What's up, Lane?
What's up, Lane?
Pike liked the stream. He said, go you Savage. Trey you Savage. Nerfy in game 1 of the World Series.
Man. Blake Snell. Just get the outs.
Get the outs.
He loaded it up.
A strike, my
Once
guy.
Trey was once the top of the first was done, I was like, oh, winner. And I had plus money because of a boost. And then Blake Snell gets up there and just loads it up. Can't seem to do anything right.
I tweeted this out the other day. It looked like he had not slept in 3 or 4 days. Did y'all see the eye bags?
He's always had the eye bags.
The eye bags?
Yeah.
Man, I was like...
He's a gamer, too, I want to say. Because he got in trouble for saying something on a live stream one time.
Oh.
Gaming. So he's probably up late gaming.
Like Kyle Larson?
Yeah, but it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
It wasn't that word.
But to go out there, game one, you get the start. You're 22 years old. And who do you have to face? Shohei Ohtani. And he gets him with the splitter.
Sitcho!
And he was wearing Shohei sneaks.
I'm a Jew.
I don't like that. You shouldn't wear a guy's sneaks that you're playing against.
Yeah.
Next time we interview Trey, I'm going to ask him about that. I got a lot to ask him about, like why he ghosted me. Because he took a picture with Fred McGriff, and I was like, hey man, congrats on all your success and all that stuff, but that's the coolest thing you'll ever do is take a picture with Fred McGriff. Well, I didn't know he was going to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess me and him are not buddies.
I mean, it's not like he's busy or anything.
This was 8 months ago, bro.
This was, during the grind.
Yeah, I get. I mean, he was in like single A.
He was on the come up. That's when you got to stay locked in and focus.
Actually, it was in the Futures All-Star game or whatever.
That's right.
He was in. Pike said, "Is there a day trip via bus planned from Greenville to Temple? If not, why?"
Why?
I don't know, bro.
Why? Bone will be there.
Huh?
Yep. Bone's going to be there.
Bone's going to be in Philly.
Yep. Looking forward to it.
Jamie says, all Indiana anytime touchdowns hit. Yes, it did. Congratulations, Jamie. What were the odds on that? Was it minus money? Because Surratt and Taylor were big minus guys.
I had JT 2+, so that was a good, I think, plus 140 or something.
Jerry says, Panthers keeping the Dolphins coach employed. He also said, Scatabo done. Jarrett called that one. I don't think you called exactly that.
No, but yeah.
And Susan says, to be 37 and call old, I must be a dinosaur. Well,
in football
sports years. Old is different than
normal people,
pedestrian old or civilian old.
Yeah, I don't even call 67 old if it's a normal person.
But like a running back hits 28, that guy's old.
Jerry, I think I was saying the word right.
Geriatric?
Yeah.
All right.
Jerry Jones.
He's old.
CL says the Hornets are 2-1, gentlemen.
Hornets.
Yeah, I hate to be should have, would have, but they should have.
Oh my God, we're up and late in that game.
I was so frustrated, but let me tell you something, folks.
Let me tell you something.
Con Knipple is the man.
Yep.
5 threes from the rookie yesterday.
Bang.
Hey, I gave y'all a winner on Saturday.
Thank you.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave a winner. Ryan Kalkbrenner, points, rebounds.
You did, yeah. I had LaMelo 20, my guy Colin Sexton 10, and Miller 15. Brandon Miller scored 4 points, including the first basket. Left the game, but I believe the books honored it for some odd reason.
Well, DraftKings has been doing this early exit where if they don't play the majority of the game, you can still get your winnings. They just void that leg.
Yeah. So, got that. Colin Sexton, I like him, man, putting up points.
Baller.
Yeah, been getting the start the past couple of games, and I think I like that.
I like the center rotation, man. Kalkbrenner and Moussa Diabate getting it done. And they're playing my kind of basketball.
Which is what?
Staying down low, blocking shots, missing your free throws, and not being a lanky son of a gun and pulling up from 3. These guys are 7 foot and they want to pull up from 3 when they need to get their tail into paint and defend the rim. And that's what these guys are doing.
Hey, Victor Wembanyama, stay in Texas. We don't want you.
He's had the best 3-game start.
Enough of those step back threes.
Hey, Joker, no thank you.
Kalkbrenner has been amazing, though, and not just offensively, but on the defensive side as well.
Yeah.
And I love the ball movement of these guys. It seems like there's a lot of great chemistry already to start the season. So
CL's got a novelty tea business. He says, triple knipple, the moose is loose.
Yeah.
He's just coming up with phrases for every player.
I was telling Clip, man, our second-round picks are balling. Zion James is awesome. They're all awesome. And we're winning the cup. That's the next step on the ladder of success for this season. We win the Summer League, we win the Cup, and next thing you know, we're finals bound.
Con couldn't couple. Will not be on a shirt. CL says we're 2-0 against teams that are clearly tanking. All right. Hey.
This guy, it's an 82 game.
But we almost beat the Sixers. And should have beat them.
God, that sucked.
VJ Edgecombe's a baller.
That was a classic Hornets choke job.
Well, you got to get it out early.
Yeah, go ahead and get it out.
Yeah. We're beating.
What we got next, boys?
We got the Heat tomorrow night.
Miami.
And I think we can get business done there. The Heat are boring, and I think we can take advantage.
NBA memo, by the way, says that they must address the dire risks of gambling. Must assess dire risks of gambling. So, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think the player props are something that are going to go away?
No, I don't think this really has any change. I don't think it changes anything at all.
Okay.
I think these two guys get in trouble. The Hornets are still going to keep that first-round pick. I don't know what Heat fans are thinking they're going to get that pick back.
Why should responsible gamblers like us three be punished for people like Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups?
Great point. Chauncey had nothing to do with basketball, right?
He was on the blackjack tables and poker tables.
In the indictment of Terry Rozier, there is somebody described exactly like Chauncey Billups, a head coach who was already arrested, that was telling guys, hey, we're sitting Dame, hey, we're sitting this person, bet against us.
Yeah.
So Damon Jones and Chauncey Billups were doing the same thing, just on the coaching level, but what Chauncey was arrested for was obviously the illegal poker games.
And it's hindsight now, but they showed Terry Rozier highlights of him just literally just giving the ball up.
Yeah.
Like on a little pick and roll. Just giving the ball away.
Yeah.
It's so obvious now that we know what's going on. But
there was a clip that came out Saturday from that Hornets game where one of the players told LaMelo, hey, I need you to make more threes here. And everybody's like, oh, gambling? It's like, no, they need the best player to make baskets. You idiot.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. Lane says, I think ECU is going to play awesome this weekend. I hope so.
And next Tuesday.
Ooh. Basketball.
8 days from tip.
We'll talk basketball. If y'all have a question for Seymour, he joins us coming up at 4 o'clock. When we return, we'll hear what Blake Harrell had to say earlier today on our new Blue Pirate Report. Pirates and Owls pregame coverage beginning 10 a.m. Early start. I like it.
I love that time.
I like it.
You like that?
2 p.m. kickoff in Philly. We'll hear what Blake Harrell had to say after this.
I'm Nick.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
I'm Nick White, and I approve this message.
Nick White believes Greenville's future is bright, but City Council is distracted by sending $400,000 out of state for a human resources study, distracted by fringe issues while hiking property taxes, and distracted by our nation's flag burning $30,000 trying to bring it down. Our priorities are simple. Fix the roads, recruit industry, pick up the trash, and when disaster strikes, respond fast. Show up for Nick White in District 4, paid for by the committee to elect Nick White.
Want to make your day better? You can now order 2 large original crust one-topping pizzas from Papa John's for only $9.99 each. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99 each. Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why I'm here. State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer and my team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score some savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Timothy Sawyer, at 493-0002 today.
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to AnsonBelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30-plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. AnsonBelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Nailers Show.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see, for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality, that's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you on.
This is ECU head baseball coach Cliff Godwin, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Drive a little and save a lot at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Plus, they offer service to all makes and models in a state-of-the-art facility. Drive a little and save a lot with a short trip to Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Highway 264 in Washington and Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.com. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Shirley Rhodes, Maxon, how'd your picks do? I did not tell them. I actually forgot what they were.
Let's just say it was fun while it lasted. I'm going to retire at 7-3.
0-2.
It's look. You know what? I made a bowl game. That's all I need.
0-2.
0-2.
So 7-3.
7-3 is what I'm going to end the year.
Okay, good number.
It's a good number to end on. Yep. We'll come back next year.
Hey, hell of a run. Hey, let's give him a hand. 7-3. 7-3.
Hey, don't end on a loss.
Chandler.
That's bad luck. It's like when you're shooting basketball outside. It's like, oh, no, I'm going to get one more.
Now it's time to get even or get even worse.
Yeah.
So here's what I just love riding. This is like Charles Barkley. When a dude's banging a guy.
When a dude's banging a guy. When a guy's banging you.
I love riding guys that are hot. And wow. Jackson was hot. Right now, Jarrett is hot. He is 3-1.
Yeah, we'll count Mikal Bridges, but he forgot how to play basketball. He forgot he was good.
Oh, we're not counting your loss?
No, we're not counting. No,
Jarrett's 3-0.
I'm 3-1
on his points, rebounds, assist bets.
2-0 what I give out on the show. 3-0 and what I don't give out in traffic.
Yeah, and that's how gamblers make their winnings right there, by coming up with all the different reasons and things. But Jarrett, I'm riding with you right now on points, rebounds, assists. So if you have one tonight, let me know.
Yeah, we'll get it in hour 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't even know who's playing tonight. I know Nuggets Timberwolves. It's probably going to be from that game. But Aaron Gordon on Thursday night.
Oh, my goodness.
That was electric.
That was awesome.
Kalkbrenner comes in at the end and gets his on Saturday night.
That was awesome.
Stephon Castle opening night was great. So.
Castle's made us in.
Shout out everybody. Mikal Bridges is on my crap list now because he can't make a shot. He doesn't know how to pass the ball.
I might be a hot guy. I hit Tucker Kraft for another first touchdown last night.
Jeez Louise. Who you got tonight, John?
I don't know, man. National Tight Ends Day was yesterday. Will it go into the night? So, Kelsey, Ertz.
That's not how days work.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
I know. But maybe they're still celebrating.
Now you fade the tight ends.
Yeah,
Let me know what you got, John.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I haven't decided.
Let's get our New Blue Pirate Report brought to you by New Blue. The technicians at New Blue stand ready to face any challenge the time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best. New Blue is ready to help with any electrical, plumbing, and HVAC needs. They also specialize in septic system repairs and installations. Contact them today at callinublu.com. That's callinublu.com. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Let's hear from Blake Harrell. Temple putting up some points. How do you stop that Temple offense? Cut 3.
Yeah, I think they're averaging about 33 points a game, and I think it starts with the run. You know, I say it starts with the run game for them. They've done a really good job of that throughout the season. But Saturday, they hit it through the air. They're explosive plays down the field, and I thought they took more shots down the field. After a made first down or in the shot zone, he's putting the ball down the field. So we got to do a good job staying on top of those receivers and having a plan for that. And then at the same time, make sure we shut down the run game. So they're a very balanced attack and doing a better job, especially later in the season here, of doing that. But we got to do a great job tackling. I think we've done a pretty good job tackling up to this point. I think that running back's a load, and the quarterback certainly can pull and hurt you. So we got to be sound in our responsibilities and certainly stay on top of the pass game at the same time.
All right, let's kind of continue that theme. The offense puts up points and does not turn the ball over that much. How are you stressing to the defense, forcing turnovers? Cut 4. Yeah,
you get into November and you've got a quarterback who hadn't turned the ball over all season. That's pretty special, and that's a big, huge reason for their success at this point. And only one fumble. They put the ball on the ground a few other times. Just they do a good job of swarming to the ball and recovering it and knocking it out of bounds. I think Simon did that on Saturday. But, for us, it's about playing the way we want to play. And we always talk about focuses on us, how we do things, how we operate, and it still is. I think if we'll go play the game we want to play and the way we want to play, we can help force turnovers, and that's kind of been the case throughout the season. And we got to do a better job of just punching at the football. And the ball's in the air. We got to do a better job of going and getting it. He doesn't put it in harm's way, but you got to put him under pressure situations. And if you can get a lead on a team like this, then you force him to be a little bit more of a drop back pass. A lot of his pass game is play action, throwing wheel routes out of the backfield, or wide tight end hides going back, or a quick game. So he doesn't really have to sit back there and drop back pass. If you could make him sit back there and get him in 3rd and long, or a situation where they're behind the game, and make him sit back there and drop back pass, then you get a pass rush in the face, and maybe you force him to put a bad ball in the air, and you have a chance to go pick one off. So all those things kind of play in a factor, and it's not just about what your defense and how they're going to create turnovers, but how your team is going to stress the other football team and put them in situations where they can be careless with the football.
And Jared, you asked him about special teams?
Yeah, all the trickery on special teams.
Trickeration. How important is it to be creative on special teams, keep an opposing team off balance? Cut 9.
I think it's just who we are, what we're about, and not just special teams, but offensively, defensively. We always want to be attacking. We always want to be the aggressor. We always want to go get it and put our foot on the gas, whatever it may be. Well, defensively, like for me and Coach Aldridge, that's like, hey, let's go put pressure on them. Let's go have 10 TFLs. Let's go have 5 sacks. And you can't do that by not bringing pressure, not bringing guys, or not playing vertical up the field. Offensively, we want to hit big plays down the field to Anthony Smith. Well, you can't do that if you're not going to take shots. And you can't put a defense under stress if you're not going tempo and do some things like that, or motion and formation and speed huddle breaks and all those type of things. So the special teams just fits into that. How do we want to take advantage of the other football team and help us win football games? Be aggressive on special teams, whether it's a surprise onside kick, a little pop pass, whatever it was against Tulsa and Tulane there, or if it's a fake looking back at game 1. So all those things kept kind of help play a factor in who we want to be and be aggressive. and maybe puts the other team in kind of reaction mode. We definitely don't want to react; we want to attack. So that's just kind of our mindset in all three phases and how we want to be as a football team. I think you've seen that in how we've attacked fourth down throughout the season, and I think there's obviously there's analytics that tell you to do certain things, and there's also gut feelings that tell you to do certain things, and you got to do what's best for your football team to help you win games. I think fourth down is an area where we've got to be a little better. We've been really good on third down. We got to carry that success over to fourth down and make sure we go finish drives and give ourselves opportunities to go put some more points on the board.
There is Blake Harrell, New Blue Pirate Report. This is a monster week in the American because right now you've got two teams undefeated, Navy and Tulane. Navy is underdogs at North Texas. Tulane is a 4.5 favorite on the road at UTSA. I know UTSA has not had a great year, but it's in the Alamo Dome and things can happen there. You've got an elimination game between Temple and East Carolina. Temple's 3-1. East Carolina's 2-1. So loser leaves town match in terms of a conference championship opportunity for Temple and ECU. So you're going to end this week potentially with everybody at least having one loss, or Navy Tulane could take a monster step with a win because with Memphis beating South Florida, they have a loss. North Texas, Temple, ECU, Memphis, all having one loss right now in the league. And as we hit November, it's great to be in this conference mix. Now we have a huge opportunity on our hands to go out, beat Temple, beat Charlotte, and see what the standings look like when we host Memphis.
Yeah, and Blake Harrell's talking about November to remember. He's beating that into these guys' mind. Like, we got to have a November to remember. We got to win all these games so we can have a potential spot in that championship game. So
we had an October to get over, and we didn't quite get over. Now we have to have that November to remember.
Yes.
Then we could have a December
to dismember the competition.
Correct.
Seeing Memphis beat South Florida the other day just kind of got me fired up about this week, just knowing, hey, the conference is wide open now, and it is fun being in the mix this point of the season, and this is going to be a huge one. And I enjoy hearing the talk about this Temple offense that's averaging 33 points a game and not turning the ball over. I think that's a good opportunity for this defense, this Josh Aldridge defense, to go out there and kind of humble them this week and get after the quarterback and make him throw some errant throws and get some turnovers and, stop that run, which East Carolina defense has been able to do all year. So I'm fired up to see this defense go out there and hopefully humble this Owl offense this week.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back when we return. Aundrae Allison, former Pirate great, joins us to talk ECU, Temple, and more. Back with you on a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live after this.
Hi, this is Will Bell, and I'm running for Greenville City Council at large. Let me be clear. My opponent voted for a tax rate that caused the highest tax bills in Greenville's history, hurting families and small businesses. What's even worse, my opponent supported suing a private business to take down the American flag. That is not leadership. That is a disconnect from Greenville values. I believe in lower taxes, personal freedom, and respect for what our flag stands for. It's time for common sense leadership. I'm Will Bell, and I would be honored to earn your vote.
Paid for by the committee to elect Will Bell.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
Eastern North Carolina, it's your guy, Roger Harris. I train to be the best on the field, but even more, it's about being my best for them. I know my joints won't heal on their own. Arthritis, it's coming, unless I stop it. Prevention beats pain. QC Kinetics use your body's own power to heal, rebuild, and restore. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Don't wait until pain sidelines you from the game of life. QC Kinetics, regenerative medicine, real results. Call now to schedule your free consultation. 252-645-6458.
Big game season is here, but we're not just talking about Pirate football. Lindsey Gray here with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast cannons in the stands and the fields. You know what I mean. Stay tuned in weekly as we shoot through fall with the best prices and selection around. Plus, Special package deals like the exclusive Bagara B14 Hunter FSP Wilderness Scope combo, including a Leopold VX Freedom 4 to 12x50 Hunt Plex, all for only $11.99. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across eastern North Carolina, where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. I saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Wings Over Greenville is getting in the fall mood with their new pumpkin spice flavor. Pumpkin spice on chicken? Believe it! Their new pumpkin spice wings and tenders mix sweet, warm fall flavors with crispy, savory chicken. First time app user? Get free boneless wings just for signing up. And when you order delivery through the app, you skip the middleman. No extra fees from third-party apps like Uber Eats or DoorDash. And don't forget, use the promo code PIRATE25 for 10% off your meal. So fly smart. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
This is Zach Agnos, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation, and GUC will match all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. And is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. Contact the professionals at CopyPro, where they promise fast 3-hour service on all your office printing devices. Contact CopyPro today for a free office printing analysis to help you cut costs and boost efficiency. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 756-3175. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
All right, time for our first guest of the day. It's Aundrae Allison. Here's my chat with Aundrae 1000.
All right, our Monday chat with former Pirate great Aundrae Allison as he joins us today on Pirate Radio Live. Aundrae, how we doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great, man. I love those hats, man. You got to give me a few of those hats you got with the Redskins, man.
I got a Redskins, got a few Commanders. Decided I almost didn't wear one today. I'm not feeling great about our matchup tonight, but I don't know. Maybe we can keep it close with the Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. You never know.
What am I? I think I got my Clinton Portis shirt where in 2005 Clinton Portis went to interviews in character. I don't know if you remember that.
I remember that with the wig, the glasses, yeah, everything. Yeah, I remember that.
I got my Portis shirt on today. So we need a good run game tonight against Kansas City, who looks like, I think we talked about this, Aundrae. Kansas City maybe get off to a slow start and then figure it out. It looks like they've kind of figured it out, and maybe that could be the theme of our chat today. Teams that are figuring it out in the NFL. The Colts have had it figured out since day one. They are super impressive right now. What other teams are the Broncos maybe? Can you put them on the list after some early losses? They beat up on the the Cowboys yesterday. Philadelphia has looked at times. They beat the Giants after losing to them earlier this year. So I don't know, Aundrae, who's kind of figuring it out in your opinion?
I would definitely have to stick with those teams. I like how the Eagles figured it out because they were getting hammered about their performance, and they did look out of sync. Like they didn't have a lot of chemistry, they didn't have an identity, but you can slowly see them gelling and coming together. And those are like my top few teams. Anybody who's throwing the ball and got like elite receivers, I just hyper focus on them. But yeah, definitely them and the Chiefs. You know, with Rice coming back, first thing that came to my mind was like, this guy has fresh legs. You know, like just looking at him running out there in those 6 games he missed, he just looked dominant. But yeah, for sure, that those teams that you named, those are the ones I focus on really, because I think they got a better chance of making a bigger run in the playoffs, as opposed to like the Colts, just because the Colts they could kind of just be riding this wave right now. When it gets down to playoff times, I feel like coaches and teams can just box you in and just really hyper focus on your weaknesses. And I wouldn't want to bet on the Colts when it comes down to matchups like that.
I'll put the Packers there. I mean, they've looked good at home, but that was a good road win last night for them, pretty convincing over the Steelers. So Packers on that list as well. Jarrett, any other teams we did not mention? Are your Raiders going to figure it out?
Raiders, hopefully. All
right, Aundrae, let's talk ECU. Pirates on the road after a bye at Temple. And credit to this Temple team. This is one of those most improved teams. They get a new coach, and we've seen in college football you can turn it around pretty quickly. They have 5 wins. They are going for bowl eligibility when they take on the Pirates on Saturday. ECU sitting at 3-2. ECU one conference loss, and we saw Memphis beat South Florida on Saturday. Something to keep an eye on. Navy is an underdog at North Texas this week, and UTSA hosts Tulane. Tulane and Navy undefeated right now in conference play, but easily could have one loss. So you kind of look around. Pirates are in the mix in the American right now. This is a huge game coming up Saturday.
It is a huge game. I like seeing that our conference has that balance, but all those teams could definitely suffer some losses here in the remaining parts of the season. I do always kind of have a feeling about the top of our conference is who? Navy, right? Is it Navy?
Navy's undefeated right now. Tulane undefeated.
Yeah, see, the thing is with those kind of teams, just the way that they play is, I don't know. It'd be a challenge for us to match up against them later on, but I do feel like we can still push to get to the conference championship and definitely bowl play, and that will be huge. But yeah, teams like Temple with the new coaching staff, you can just see like a new invigoration of like the energy there with that type of team. So we got a hard one coming up, but I trust in our team. We're gelling and meshing together at the right time, and people are picking up their play, and it's looking more consistent than earlier in the season.
Yeah, it was 11 years ago when the Pirates went there on November 1st, by the way, and Pirates were ranked, lost to Temple on a cold, wet day, and kind of sent the season into a bit of a tailspin, but Pirates were thinking maybe college football playoff at that point. ECU was in the first ever college football playoff poll and then lost to Temple, and those dreams kind of shattered, but Temple went on a run against ECU with Matt Rule and Jeff Collins and some good coaches, but we've had their number here of late, Aundrae. And what do you want to see from this team on Saturday going on the road? It's going to be in front of zero crowd. There's not going to be any kind of atmosphere up there. So I've heard players in the past say you got to make your own energy for games like that.
Yeah, we just got to start fast, and I think we did that last week with starting with 10 points and then 14, and just continuously start fast, get that energy going, and also just rely on just the ability to stay disciplined and don't have any mishaps when it comes down to self-inflicting wounds. As long as we can do that, and you can't take games like that for granted either. I know you can go out there and it's like empty stands, it's going to be cold or whatever, it might be some little rain because we're getting like this mix of weather right now. But as long as we can just, get something to keep us driven, because we're so close to being able to lock in on a bowl position. So that's the main thing, just keeping that focus there and just staying one play at a time.
Gotta hope the defense travels, Andre. They've looked good all year. Tulsa hit some plays on ECU, but need that strong defensive effort. I'm with you. Let's start fast. Let's put some points on the board. But if we do have some empty possessions, our defense has got to keep them in it, which they've done a good job of this year.
Yeah, defense has been playing really good since day one, and it's okay just to give up a game like Tulsa because you see the offense start going in that direction. A lot of big plays and things of that nature. I would, much rather have our defense kind of like taking a break in a sense. So they're going to be giving up a lot because they're spending a lot of energy early on in the season by having to pretty much carry the weight.
Yeah.
So as things just continue to go in the season, we'll be able to see how everything could just come together at the right time in the right place.
A couple of coaches in good standing with their teams when Temple and ECU play. But, Andre, the theme of the year, big jobs opening up, continued on Saturday. LSU losing to Texas A&M. Brian Kelly out at LSU. And just another big job opening up, joining Penn State and Florida and a bunch of others there. So how about Brian Kelly losing his job on Saturday?
I know. You know what? I felt like I kind of seen that coming though. I feel like they were way more lenient with him than they have with like previous coaches because he hasn't really put together like that dominant LSU type of identity and team. Like he does have a great resume. He's a great coach now. But I do feel like they like extended the leash for him, like gave him a little bit more wiggle room to have some like questionable losses and some slow starts to the season. So it's really not surprising, but I always think about Sloan. Isn't Sloan still down there?
He was. He lost his job over the weekend, Joe Sloan.
Oh, wow. So, and then I had another friend that played, I played in the league with Cortez Hankton. He was also calling plays like a receiver coach as well. So when you see openings like that, I always want like people to get opportunities like Coach Prime. I would love to see Coach Prime with some like SEC back school with all the resources and capital they have to see his recruiting prowess go into effect and see who he can lure in and get his just due at performing or competing at the highest level when it comes down to coaching. Because I really do think he could take a team like that to the next level, especially Florida.
Well, interested to see what happens with him. Colorado got waxed the other night, and I think with all the attention and dollars he's brought in with Colorado football, that they're not going to get rid of him. But I always said when Shadur left, he would leave. I was surprised he was still there this year. So I'm just interested to see, where is he 5 years from now? Does he have a bigger job? Does he have a job at all? Hell, he's great on TV. He could do that and relax and make money if he wanted to. So where is Deion Sanders 5 years from now?
I think he would definitely be at one of those Power 5 conference schools because, look at the history of how he was in sports. He always, was open to like making moves and going here and going there. I think this is just like a stop for him. And like you said, once Shadur left, I did think that he was going to leave, but I feel like this year right here is just to kind of just show more like appreciation for the opportunity that he got in the first place. But within the next year or two, I'm more than positive sure that he's gonna go. Like, there's no way he could stay there because he can't recruit out there, and he's too competitive as a person, So, and I know he wants the best. So I want to see, him go to one of those big teams, like LSU or Florida. That'd be huge.
Andre, what is your pecking order right now? And a lot of factors come in play here: location, recruiting budget, fan interest, what conference you're in. But if I give you Florida and LSU and Penn State, who else is open? Virginia Tech. Which one of those is at the top for you right now as far as a coaching destination goes?
LSU, Florida, Penn State, and then by Tech, for sure.
In that order?
Yeah, in that order. I think because the main advantage, I think LSU already has a lot of the pieces, and within the past few years, they've kept a consistent amount of like top tier players. They were playing at high levels. Florida, they're in like a real downturn, like right now as a program. And then the Penn State job, I just don't see how they can really continue to lure in like top tier talent to be able to stay consistently competing with like the Ohio States and things like that. They do got a great program and it's huge. They got a good budget, huge budget. But just to get those type of players up there, it will really be, challenging. So yeah, LSU, Florida, Penn State, and then Vitek.
Andre, doing big things with your businesses and everything, but if you were to, hey man, I want to give this football thing another go and get into coaching in 2025 and the next few years, would you rather get into college football coaching or professional football coaching?
Ooh, college for sure. I wouldn't want to coach in the pro because the pros is, I think, like in college, you still have a little bit more time um to pretty much put a lot of like details and knowledge in those players. They're still kind of like in the absorbing phase. And then you get to the pros, like right now, especially with NIL, players are coming in with money. So it's gonna make it a little bit even challenging to communicate with them properly and for them not to look down upon you. I mean, I was in the league 4 years, so they're already gonna be looking at me like I didn't make a gazillion dollars. So yeah, I would definitely do college. And I like that relatability more like on the college level. They're really in tune with like the culture and things of that nature. They're like business driven. So my mix of playing and now being a business owner, I could help them kind of understand the importance of like focusing on the business side of the NIL opportunity that they have. And then that will help them go into the league with more leverage as well.
Yeah, good answer. Aundrae Allison joining us. Aundrae, hope it's not the last time I can say this, but we talked today. The Charlotte Hornets have a winning record, 2-1 to start the year. You ever go to the games there in Charlotte at all? You follow the Hornets?
I follow them. I don't go to the games. I always look on the schedule and see what big teams are coming. But the last few years, I haven't been going. Not at all. I have friends who go all the time, and if they do put up a consistent good record like that, I'll be attending some games because the tickets are fairly inexpensive. So I might definitely go down there this year.
Yeah, good second half last night beating the Wizards. I think they're on the road at the Heat next, if I'm not mistaken. But that. I'm not going full all in right now because they've been so bad, but I will say they've got some young talent that could make it a fun season. So something to follow there. There was a little bit of a buzz in Buzz City with the Hornets start to the season. The Panthers had a winning record. That went out of the way yesterday with the Buffalo Bills coming to town. But I don't know. Hopefully something to be excited about there in the Queen City.
Yeah, I just say that we're so close to having that energy and that connection to our pro teams back, like how when Cam was here and how when D'Angelo Williams then was here and Steve Smith, we're close. Like you can feel it, you can see it, and you can feel it. And right now we're just riding the wave of the soccer team here. Everybody, we're just huge soccer people now. So I know for a fact though the Hornets, they're on the cusp. Like they've been drafting really well, which is surprising. They always tend to like fall for the North Carolina Tar Heel guy or one of the Duke players who they're tall but they're not really fitting the way that the game is played now. So with LaMelo and some of those other players, we're right on track to be like a good pro sports team city.
And again, I'm on the east side of the state, but like I went to a Hornets game when they had Kimba and Al Jefferson and those guys, and pregame they had some kind of little montage about our city, and it had like Kimba on the corner of a street there and the players, and it got in my feelings a little bit. Like, yeah, this is our team. This is our state's team. This is Charlotte's team, and it hadn't been that way in about 10 years. So hoping to get that back, Aundrae, because it is I've heard these comedians, the Sklar brothers, who I like, and they try to explain. They're huge sports guys. They try to explain to other kind of nerdy comedians why they're into sports, and they always say the community aspect of it. Like, what else are you going to get thousands of people to all agree on and get behind? And sports can do that, which is why sports is a cool thing, and a winning culture is a fun thing for a community.
Yeah, that's the sports brings every background together, every ethnicity, no matter what your political party is. Like it's just people are just gonna be cheering for their team. And then, like I think it was Saturday, I went out to watch some college football and I saw in the city it was just a lot of Buffalo Bills fans. And I was just amazed at how people travel like that. Or even here, when we have a Cowboys game, or when I went to the Vikings game when they played the Panthers, the whole city was just purple. And I just love seeing that. I always think that you look in the stands and they don't even care where you from, what you have, what you don't have, what you believe or don't. They're just there for one common reason. And that's why I started to understand the importance of like pro teams not want to ingratiate politics, with like on a public message level, because it can kind of like create a sense of division that's not really needed for the moment. I think there's other ways that you can handle it. So you're right about that. Sports is the ultimate jail for everything.
All right, Andre. Well, good stuff, man. We got a big one with the Pirates on Saturday. We'll recap it with you next week. But have a good week, buddy, and we'll talk to you again soon.
I definitely will. Hey, go Pirates. I was wearing my Pirate purple today, so we're going to be victorious. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, looking fresh in the purple, Aundrae Allison joining us on a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Let's take a break. We'll come back. When we return, we'll talk some hoops. Chuck in the Chili Water chat gang said, anyone hear about how the men's basketball team did in their recent scrimmage? I read something about that, and we'll talk about it with Seymour when we return. His name is Chuck, and he likes to talk basketball, and we'll do that after this timeout.
Terrible. Here with Brian Cook, the comptroller for Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. You do have a website that sort of combines your two dealerships. That is driveherenow.com. Talk about that.
Yeah, we created the driveherenow.com name to incorporate our whole organization. You go there and you can see logos for both our Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World's location. All our inventory is there to see for both locations.
driveherenow.com. One website, two outstanding dealerships. Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
The holidays are right around the corner, and there's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers, to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. Don't wait, the holidays are coming fast. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates!
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
It's Bostic Sugg Furniture's 88th anniversary sale, and we're going to wow you with amazing savings store-wide. Right now, get a discount equal to double the sales tax on beautiful furniture for your entire home. And now's the time to invest in your rest. Buy a Beauty Rest Black or a Helix mattress and enjoy healthful benefits and endless comfort with a free motion base upgrade. Plus, up to 60 months special financing during Bostic Sugg Furniture's 88th anniversary sale, going on now.
When the
truth matters, trust the professionals at Private Eyes. Founded in 1999 by law enforcement officer and military veteran Gary Pastor, Private Eyes specializes in private investigations, executive protection, security, and threat detection services. From individuals, attorneys, and businesses, Private Eyes has the experience, resources, and state-of-the-art technology to uncover answers and protect what matters most. Private Eyes, professional, discreet, trusted. Call 866-774-3937.
If you're hungry for a great steak with honest-to-goodness flavor, head over to Larry's Steakhouse, open Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m., serving up hand-cut, aged ribeyes, tender grilled salmon, bold grilled shrimp, and juicy grilled pork chops, all right off the flame. Pile your plate high with a 25-item salad bar. Try one of our hearty daily lunch specials. Larry's Steakhouse, good food, good folks, and a good time. Located at 2800 East 10th Street across from the old Highway Patrol Station. Call 751-6510 for takeout and reservations. Larry's Steakhouse.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where all the locals go for Mexican food and fun. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's for the Gulf of Mexico every Tuesday. A huge 38-ounce lime margarita for only $8.99. On Wednesdays, all Mexican imports are only $2.99. And on Thursdays is half-price house margaritas. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. We've talked football. We'll talk some baseball later this week with a couple of Carters, former Pirates, Carter Cunningham and Carter Spivey. Got that coming your way on the program. And we'll talk some basketball now as Seymour joins us for the first time as we crank up this basketball season to talk Pirate hoops and get his thoughts on this team heading into the season. Cy, appreciate you joining us today. How you doing, sir?
It's always good to be with you and Shirley. She always gets me straight when you call, and so it's always being a lot of fun being with you guys.
Yes, sir. Welcome back for another season. I was wondering why Cy was in such a good mood while I called him. And first of all, he's always in a good mood, but he said that you were chanting "We want 50" yesterday for the Broncos.
Yes,
Cy?
Yes,
Yeah.
Denver game. I didn't want to sit on it. I wanted to bury.
Well, Cowboys lose, so that's good. And now the bad news is our team has to play the Chiefs tonight. How you feeling?
Yeah, and beat up. When you're beat up like they've been, I mean, it's now you're getting your wide receivers back and your quarterbacks out.
I know.
It's that kind of year for the Commanders, but they're going to be all right.
I think we stick around tonight, Si. I think we make it a game. What do you think?
Me too. I think they make it a game. I did because our backup's a good quarterback. I think we can be in it, and I just like the whole atmosphere in DC is better now. It just is.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's talk.
And such a long season, they'll be back. I mean, there's enough games you can play forever.
There you go. All right. Si, let's talk about this ECU basketball team. Chuck in the Chili Water Chat Gang on our YouTube asked, did anybody hear how the scrimmage went most recently? I read, Si, that we played against Davidson and lost in overtime. So that's what I read from somebody posting. Do you have any insight on what happened against Davidson?
I think that is correct. What happened, but yes, they lost in overtime, but they had shots to win it in regulation and just didn't come through. But the truth is, in scrimmages now, look, it's like I say, everybody's got 9 or 10 new players. That's just where we are, and you're really more concentrating. You're concentrating more on your players than you are, Can we beat them? I mean, you're trying to say, okay, how do we look against this group? They also scrimmaged Wake Forest early, and Wake Forest really dominated. But you're looking at a team at Wake Forest that has probably 8 to 9, 10 times more money in NIL for their program. And so I was reading articles, and they said the day is gone of two teams getting in the conference, in the American, because the majors, I mean, the ones with the major money, I'm not saying they're major teams, but the major conferences, I'm talking about the SEC and the Big Ten, they buy up everything. I mean, it's sad where this thing is headed, but the bottom line is, I think ECU lost the scrimmage, but there were some bright points in it. I think this guard that they got in, Corey Calker, he played really well, and he's playing well. He's a kid that was recruited by Louisville and then went junior college, and we got him out of junior college. He had a really good career in Florida and also at the Community College of Northern Virginia. He's a good player and a good shooter, shoots 36% from three, 79% from the line, or 7% from the line. So he's a really strong guard that's going to help this ball club. But that's just one. But I like the way we're headed.
Well, Si, let me ask you this. You said we had some opportunities to win the scrimmage, maybe at regulation. I was thinking about, all right, well, who's taking the shot at the end of games this year? In years past, we've seen Tristan Newton hit a game winner, Brandon Suggs against Memphis, CJ Walker hit one last year on the road against, UTSA, I think. So let's say, Si, that Schwartz is drawing up a play at the end of the game. Who's the guy you want on this team with the ball in their hands?
I wish I could tell you right now. I think they're looking at it. Could easily be, of course, this. Riley's back, and that's when you got Riley back, you got a chance to win. I mean, he's picked Jordan Riley's picked to be first team all conference. You can back him down. You can set him. I think Mike Schwartz does a really good job of isolating guards, like he did with R.J. Felton, or isolating a big man to take a guy. He does a lot of nice X and O things, and so you've got him. You got Calker. And I also think that when you look at it, I think he's going to be this way. And I'm talking about the 6'7" guard coming back. He can really be a guy to go along with Jay Woodard, Deshane Woodard. He can do the same thing. So you've got different pieces of the puzzle. Here's the thing. I noticed last year, people were upset and this, that, and the other. And at the end of the year, Mike won 7 out of 10. In other words, his team finally gelled. He found the parts of the puzzle that work. And that's what you're doing. In today's world, everybody's got a team of new guys, and they're plugging in. And he lost some early, but then at the end of the year, it's the most conference games we've ever won. We won 10 conference games, first time we've ever done that. They played well. And so I think it takes a while for your teams to gel now because of that. I know State's having high hopes, but they just did get by in their scrimmage. It's all a part of it. Carolina got beat the other night by BYU at BYU. It's not that Carolina's bad or BYU. It's a matter of finding where you are and plugging in players and seeing who can fit where. Personally, I think it's a sad state where we are. It's the hand everybody's dealt, and that's what happens to be the problem. Our league hadn't had two teams in the big dance in 7 years. The American, and it's because it's changing. It's rapidly changing, and that's what we're running into.
Yes, last year ECU kind of lagged when it came to big men. This year it seems like they got some reliable pieces with Gio Imajuru, Reed Kaysen, and Eli Delorier as well. What do you think they're going to be able to do down low in the paint this season?
Yeah, that's a really good point. I think what we're bringing up here is the strategy going to turn to go more inside as compared to out? I think you'll see a high-low game. I like Reed Kaysen. When I've been over to watch, he's really been the guy that looks good to me. But all of them are athletic enough to help out a lot. I'm talking about Gio's good. He's your back to the basket center, so I'm not counting him in this. The other three big guys that are with him, they're going to work hard, and you got to find out who and what spot is going to help you of the three big guys, because they can all do that. Kid from Croatia's raw, but going to be all right. The kid again from Providence that East Carolina recruited, he's going to be okay. But the key is going to be, how do they mesh? How does it work out? And you got to be able to shoot the three ball. And so far, Calker's doing a good job with it. You're going to have to get more three-point shooting out of Riley and also Woodard. And then your backup guards, they got to knock down threes. So you're right. Talking about the big guys, I really think how they play is going to be interesting. I think you've got to get out of the four position. You got to get somehow manufacture 10 to 12 points in that position, and then you got to see when you think about it. They lost their two leading scorers and really four of their top six scorers, which is the way it works now. But your top two guys, one of them had 18.8, R.J. Felton, and then Walker got 16.7. That's a lot of points between two guys. So you're going to have to find points from somewhere else. But I like the puzzle. I don't know if it's that athletic as the puzzle last year, but I think it's deeper. And so for Mike Schwartz, that's what you've got to see. And so I'm looking forward to seeing, because last year he got 19 wins and he worked himself to death to get it, and that's what he does. And I'm reading articles about him, and it just makes me feel good. And it says the program is as in good a shape as it's ever been. And these are national articles on East Carolina, and I believe that. I think Mike's doing all the stuff he can do. It's just with limited money in a league that all are limited except for about 3 or 4 teams. They've got more money.
Cy, you were talking earlier about the team gelling at the end of the year last year, and a huge part of that was 3 guys, Woodard, Riley, and LeBeau. And in today's college athletics, I think it's very important to get those key pieces back. And so how important is that for the Pirates to have those 3 guys coming back and returning? And how much of are they going to play a part in the success for ECU basketball this year?
Yes, they are. They're going to play a major part in it. But like you're saying, it was Riley, LeBeau, and J. Shane Woodard. Well, they came on at the end of the year. I think that's where and you hit a really good point. I've always said when you bring in kids, it's usually like junior college transfers, Calker, and these guys are guys, Providence guys. It usually takes them about mid-January, and I've seen it with every JUCO player that's come in. About mid-January for the light comes on and they're ready to go. They finally establish themselves. They know what they're doing, and you hit it on the button. The productivity came at the end of the year from the 3 new guys. I mean, it really did, and that's what can happen. And you got to stay the course and stay with these kids and move them in positions and stay positive with them, and then you've got a shot.
Well, Cy, everybody's going through these changes and the growing pains. So I want to win some of these non-conference games. Now, the problem is this year you're seeing North Carolina and Michigan State, and it excites me. I like the non-conference schedule. But how about the ones against Wilmington and Richmond? Those are good non-conference games. Greensboro, App State. I like those games, and I feel like that's a bit of a mark and stick on where your program is when you're playing these regional teams. So it's a good national versus regional schedule this year that Mike Schwartz has put together.
It is a difficult, challenging schedule. The most difficult part of it to me is you have Wilmington on the road and you have Richmond on the road. I don't care who you are, when you're playing on the road against those quality of programs, and they are very good programs. Wilmington is really good, and they had a really good recruiting year. And I can tell you, when East Carolina goes down there, trust me, 30 to 45 minutes before that game, that 6,000 seats are full. And they do not like East Carolina. They want to beat them. And it's wonderful. And it's very difficult for a young team going in there in December. It's really hard. And then Richmond has always had a classic team. Moody's done a good job up there. Dick Tarrant's done a good job there. They've had good coaches forever. And of course, neither one of these schools are football powers or trying to play football. They really don't. These teams play basketball, and so this is their lifeblood, and they do it well. So those two teams, Georgia Southern will be a good game. And don't let anybody kid you. None of these, everybody's doing the best they can with no money. I mean, that's what they're doing. And our donors have been good, but it's hard. It is very difficult to know. You're straining the dollar right now. And getting back to what you just said, App State's going to be good, well coached. All UNCG, these are hard games, and it's good to play them. And then turn around and you look up, and you're playing a non-conference schedule with North Carolina and with Michigan State. And so that's not the norm. It's just not. That's really, really difficult. You're playing at Chapel Hill on the 22nd, and you're playing down in Florida against Michigan State, along with St. Bonnie's.
The Bonnies.
Yeah, the Bonnies are really a good program. So this is a very difficult preseason schedule. I would hate to see, and see what I'm trying to tell you about basketball, there are 360 teams. Well, the 3% puts you in the top 10. Well, believe it or not, Carolina and Michigan State are going to be in that 3% of best teams, which would be the equivalent in football of taking in your number 4 and 5 teams in football,
right.
or 4 and 6. Your 4 team. That's what you're playing in these two games, and that is really, really difficult. These are really top-notch teams, and so you do the best you can, and hope you can have a good showing against those teams.
So, last thing I wanted to ask you was about LaDante Felton. Just watching him during pregame warmups. Granted, it was pregame warmups, but his athleticism just popped out to me. So, what do you think fans can expect from LaDante Felton this year?
Well, I think he's one of those that's trying and going hard. I'm not sure how much you'll see him, but he's working hard. I saw him in practice. He really played well one day. I'm not sure, but here's the way Mike Sports it. It's wide open. If he has a good run, he'll get in, but he's got a good attitude and he's working hard. So it's too early to tell on LaDante. He's going to give you everything he's got.
So on that note, and maybe this number dwindles as the year goes on, but how many guys are going to be in this rotation, in your opinion, night one coming up next week compared to later in the year? Are we going to see a 9-10 man rotation early? Does it stretch that far?
I think you do. I would think at least 8 or 9.
Yeah.
I would think 9. And maybe more. You've got a great point. They're trying to figure it out too, just like every team is. I think in the first game, 2 games, you're going to see more kids in the game. The little guard from William & Mary coming in is a good little player. But he was all rookie in the CAA, and he's a pretty good little guard. The young man from Australia or New Zealand, he can shoot it, but can you shoot it on this level? That's what you're looking at. The young guy that we picked up from Tennessee that's 6'11", one of the big men that we're talking about, or he's from that state, but also from overseas, is can he get in this lineup? I think that's what you're going to see, Clip. I think that's what you'll be seeing these fellas.
Well, right now, Si, we got more questions than answers, but maybe we'll have some answers next Tuesday and beyond. So looking forward to talking to you during the season, but wanted to get you on for a preseason chat. Sounds like it's kind of up in the air. We know what we got in Riley. I think we're going to see a big jump. Jay Shane's my guy. I think we're going to see an even bigger jump for him, but a lot of question marks out there, and looking forward to seeing these guys on the court.
Yeah, and Jay Shane is. I'm like you. He is a key player in this.
Yeah,
he goes a big key in this thing, and the guards they are keys in this whole thing. And of course, you got to hope Riley really comes through for you.
Yeah,
as one of the bigs. He's got to do that.
Si, always enjoy it, man. We'll talk to you during the season as well. And hey, let's get a Commanders upset tonight to get the ball rolling.
I'm with you. How about our pitchers though? That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
Old Trey striking out Ohtani.
Oh, God. I jumped out of my chair.
All right, Si, you're the man. Appreciate you, man.
Okay, buddy. See you later.
There he is, Si Seymour, joining us on the Turner Home Team Live Line. Looking to sell your house fast without making any repairs? The Turner Home Team is the local home buying company that buys houses as is. Justin and his team can provide you with a fast cash offer for your house today. Give them a call, 525-4780. We'll return with Mack McCarthy on the other side of this timeout. Back with you after these words.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. It's game day, and there's only one place to go to gear up, UBE. Whether you're tailgating, storming the stadium, or watching the Pirates play from the couch, do it the Pirate way with UBE. We've got the latest and greatest tees, jerseys, and hats from Adidas, Champion, and Lululemon. Don't forget UBE game day buttons, available free to the first 500 customers on game day. Set your course for University Book Exchange or shop 24/7 at pirateware.com.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep invites you in to see the great selection of new vehicles at the Drive Into Fall event. Save up to $10,000 or get 0% financing for 60 months and up to $5,500 in dealer discounts on the new 2026 Ram 1500. That's $10,000 off or 0% for 5 years and $5,500 off on a new 26 Ram truck. Also, the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee has its best deal yet with up to $10,000 off. Choose your Grand Cherokee and save up to $10,000 if you act now. And how about the 2025 Jeep Gladiator? East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep has the best selection of 2025 Jeep Gladiators in eastern North Carolina. Save up to $9,000 on the hottest midsize pickup in the market.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerell and Greenville. Come see us!
Offers do not include tax, title, and $8.99 admin fees. See dealer for details. Visit us at ecauto.com.
This is Ryder Giles, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington has everything you need for game day or any other day for men and women. Whether it's dress, casual, or even a formal occasion, Russell's has you covered. They've served Eastern North Carolina and beyond for 40 years with quality clothing and personal service. Russell's Clothing on Main Street in downtown Washington. And Tiebreakers is open every day at 11 a.m. and is the best place to watch your favorite sports while enjoying the best wings in town, along with sandwiches, appetizers, cold beer, and more. Follow Tiebreakers on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates. Tiebreakers with 2 locations in Greenville at Bells Fork and on Greenville Boulevard, and on Railroad Street in Winterville. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's your host, Clip Brock.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Let's quickly get to our chat with Coach Mack McCarthy, as we recapped another wild college football weekend. Here's part 1 of our chat.
All right, Mondays with Mack McCarthy joining us on Pirate Radio Live. Coach Mack, how you doing, sir?
I am good. Basketball season's here, and racing championship coming up, and college football still kicking all our butts.
What a sports weekend for Mack McCarthy. Called some basketball Friday, was live at a race over the weekend along with all the football viewing. So a lot going on. Let's start with football. And as I was watching it Saturday, Mac, a theme came to my head. It was survival weekend for a lot of these teams. And some of those would be Alabama, who had to come back and win against South Carolina on the road. Ole Miss gets out to a lead. They lose the lead, but they beat Oklahoma. Impressive road win for them. Virginia survives in overtime against North Carolina. And then you got Michigan, I guess if you want to say they kept their playoff hopes alive. Texas and what they were able to do coming back against Mississippi State. Vanderbilt wins another one at home against a ranked opponent. So a lot of these teams keeping their championship hopes alive over the weekend.
Yeah, it was incredible. The television was unbelievable right there. All happening at the same time. It was the Alabama game, the Texas game, and the Vanderbilt, Missouri game. All of them were kind of ending about the same time. And there was about an hour and a half there where if you left your seat, you were going to miss something big. And all of them were very exciting, drama-filled, and gosh bless, totally unpredictable.
Again, speaks to the parity, the unpredictability that is college football in 2025. Something we could have predicted and maybe did. Brian Kelly loses his job, a loss by LSU the other night to Texas A&M, and it's not just that loss that did it. It's a lot of losses and just maybe not meeting the high expectations along the way. But what was your thoughts on what transpired yesterday in Louisiana?
Well, I thought it was a perfect example of what's going on now. The decreased time that a coach is given to turn things around, because you can turn it around in literally 1 year. Look at Kurt Signetti and others, and so you have to make that progress at the level expected at that particular school. Some have surpassed it, some haven't lived up to it, and It kind of rings hollow that these schools are screaming, we can't afford to do this. We can't afford to pay the players. We can't afford to do all the things that the NCAA is asking us to do to be competitive. And then at the same time, you have schools writing checks for $50+ million to change coaches who have had success, relatively speaking. So, a lot of people were enjoying Brian Kelly getting fired, though he was not a popular guy, and I don't know if he was ever popular at LSU. I don't think he had enough success to be popular there, but nationally he was fairly well respected. And once again, what looked like a home run hire, be careful what you wish for, because it doesn't always work out. We can go on from Scott Frost to, we could just name all the folks that it looked like on paper this was going to be the great hire, and turns out not to be.
Did I see that the same AD hired Jimbo Fisher and Brian Kelly, and it was like the 2 biggest buyouts ever?
Yes,
I guess.
Yes.
I mean,
and yet he's still employed. I mean, don't ADs get to be accountable at some point in time?
Well, I don't understand. I guess so. Are ADs fundraisers, or what are they? Because I always like when East Carolina makes a hire, they bring in a committee and a searching process and all this stuff. And the AD, of course, they're tied to the coach, but it's almost like they're not a lot of times responsible for the hiring.
One thing that has changed, and some of it's for the better, and some of it is a problem. Uh, ADs used to all be former coaches, and I think they honestly made better decisions about coaching hires. But that changed. You began to get marketing people, fundraising people,
Right.
business people, more administrative kind of skills, and not that some of them aren't great at the job and do a great job of hiring, but I think it's more hit or miss with coaching hires because they don't have that background. Not all of them have that background anyway.
I mean, the thing with Brian Kelly, like that AD's probably like, wait, look good. It just was never a good fit. Like, I don't know, LSU, you can't go hire somebody like Brian Kelly and it work out. Like, just college football, it's not really based off the best name. Like, you got to find the greatest fit.
But I will say this, Jared. He had done good things at Notre Dame. He had done good things at Cincinnati. And Notre Dame's a very difficult job. And it looked like on paper, we get a solid coach with all the resources that we have at LSU. That looked like a good hire. And it's easy to say, certainly in hindsight, it's easy to say it wasn't a good fit. But I know you said that from the very beginning. But it's also easy, just like when you're talking about quarterbacks, it's also easy to say they're going to fail because at some point they all do fail. But yeah, it was a tough fit when he started faking the accent and doing the dancing.
I mean, that was his first public appearance.
Yeah,
it was doomed from the start.
At the basketball game, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Family.
What's the best job available right now, Mac?
LSU.
Yeah.
Okay. They leapfrog Penn State and Florida.
LSU.
An argument could be made for Penn State, but I think LSU, just based off the name, where it's at, that's the best one.
All right. Jared,
three guys who are not known as great coaches have won. Not all of them are known as great coaches. Three guys who have won national championships there. Kelly's the first one not to win within 3 years, I guess.
So Orgeron, Les Miles, and
Saban.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
and
he's
certainly known as a great coach.
Okay, all right. We're talking about the other two. Okay. Jared, you told me to put down who is next.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Luke Fickell is the name that's going to get tossed around just because Wisconsin can't seem to put a point on the board, so he needs to go. But Dion, that whole thing's over. Like, I don't really see the point in keeping him around now that Travis Hunter and his son are gone. And clearly, you saw the other night against Utah, they can't compete.
What was that final? It was like 40 to.
They lost. I think it was like 56-7 or something.
Okay.
53-7.
Dave Doran's done.
Yeah.
Can we say that, Mac? I know over the years, like hot seat Dave Doran, but like he's really done this time.
Well, the way things are going in colleges are copycats in a lot of different ways. I wouldn't doubt it. I think the one that is most pressing is Kentucky at Auburn this week, and I think the loser just goes straight to the unemployment line.
Loser leaves town.
I love that. Yeah, that.
But yeah, Dave Doran definitely, and I don't even think it's because like State is sick and tired. I think he's sick and tired of coaching there.
Yeah,
and I with the fan base always chirping, even though you go to a bowl, seems like most of the time, with the way they're losing and it doesn't look like it's going to stop. It's time.
Well, I saw a quote today. Let me see if I can find it real quick from Dave Doran, where, and anytime you see this, it gets rough. Something about I'm not defined by the outcome of a game. I'm defined in how I do my job, how I treat my people, the type of father and husband that I am, the type of boss that I am. They've got a guy that doesn't quit, fights his ass off, and loves his players. So anytime you talk about I'm not defined by losses, that
means you're going to be defined by losses.
Yep, that's what that means.
That's like bringing up graduation rates. You're probably losing games, right?
Got a high GPA, though. I mean, come on.
They got to give him one more win over North Carolina and Belichick, and he can smoke a cigar and kind of – and maybe at that point they do the whole mutual –
Yeah.
Dave's
I
decided
think even if you lose to Carolina and finish 4-8, 5-7, I think with being there 13 years, it's going to be a mutual parting of ways.
Yeah, one of those deals. All right. Man, what does the coaching carousel look like, Mac? Who are all these big schools hiring? Are they going to be like former head coaches? Are they going to be up-and-coming coordinators? Like, who is taking Penn State, Florida, LSU? Who's taking these jobs?
Lane Kiffin. He's taken 2 or 3 of them.
All of them.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
And just play one at noon, one at night. He can make both games.
Yeah,
Thursday
he can
night.
do that. He can do that.
I was watching it live when Lane was talking to the player for the other team after the game. Did you see that, Mac?
Yeah, he said, "You're not talking so loud right now." Has anybody done a better job of providing social media fodder than Lane Kiffin?
He's the man. He is.
But to answer to your question though, if you're on the fence, if you're truly on the fence, not the ones we're talking about that are inevitable, but if you're on the fence about making a decision, you have to decide, is there going to be anybody available for me to get out there that's better than what I've got?
It could be a pretty embarrassing search if you are on the lower tier and you're getting bypassed by everybody. That's a good point.
Yes, exactly.
I think we're going to see a lot of cherry picking out of the American. Sumrall, Silverfield, Golish. I think all 3 of those guys, you'd be a fool not to look at them.
Yeah. Sumrall, that was he being looked at by North Carolina?
Yeah, and they said, nah, we're good. They went with Bill.
Yeah.
But
I think he may have been the pick, actually. And of course, he's a former Kentucky guy, so it's natural to rumor him for Lexington.
And then they could go, all these other coaches go to coach rehab back in the well, although it seemed like it used to be go to Conference USA back in the day. Now it's be a coordinator at one of these giant schools. That's the new coaching rehab, which Lane has done, right, Mac?
Yeah, he did exactly that. And the folks that went through Tuscaloosa on that program, Sarkisian and everybody else, they all done pretty darn well.
Yeah. All right, East Carolina and Temple, Mac, coming up Saturday, 2:00. Phil Steele does his most improved teams each and every year, and East Carolina was on that list last year going into the season. And thanks to Blake Harrell, and the end of the year kind of made Phil Steele look smart. Temple could be one of those teams this year. How about 5 wins for Temple? They could become bowl eligible if they beat East Carolina. I tell you what, if you're looking for an upset of the week, Temple plus 4.5, not the worst pick in the world, but this is a big one for ECU going into this game, trying to get their 5th win.
Yeah, they've been playing well. That guy was at Delaware when I remembered him at Delaware, and then he went to Sam Houston, and they made the transition to Division I, and he had a lot of success in a short period of time down there, and apparently they've kept getting better and better all season. They started out the year, I think, didn't they open at Oklahoma and looked awful, and I think they've gotten better and better. That's a dangerous game for the Pirates, but hopefully being in Dowdy will take – no, they're on the road, right?
Yeah, they're on the road, and Temple played Oklahoma in Philadelphia for some godforsaken reason. So
yeah, that's going to be tough. Watch out, Pirates. Be careful.
All right.
Mac has put a be careful alert on ECU for this Saturday. We'll pick some more games when we return with Mack McCarthy on this Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Back after this.
I'm Nick White, and I approve this message.
Nick White believes Greenville's future is bright, but City Council is distracted. Distracted by sending $400,000 out of state for a human resources study. Distracted by fringe issues while hiking property taxes. And distracted by our nation's flag burning $30,000 trying to bring it down. Our priorities are simple. Fix the roads, recruit industry, pick up the trash, and when disaster strikes, respond fast. Show up for Nick White in District 4, paid for by the committee to elect Nick White.
Fast, reliable, affordable. Most internet services don't give you all 3, but U.S. Cellular Home Internet does. A trio in perfect harmony. Fast speeds, a solid network, and just $39.99 a month when bundled with a wireless plan. Built for us. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
At National Finance, we're all about hometown support, just like ECU football. National Finance helps us win on and off the field. They've got your back when you need it most. Fast, easy personal loans for life's big plays. And just like us, they're committed to Eastern North Carolina. National Finance, proud supporters of ECU Athletics. Visit nfcmoney.com for loans as fast as today.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021. For a roof that's built to last and service you can trust, the Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game. The Toot Boone Boogie!
One of the biggest advantages of working with a local insurance agency like Flatlands Jessup is our independence. Unlike the cavemen and khaki wearers at national agencies, we shop multiple insurance carriers under one roof to save you time and truly find the best coverage for you. We don't charge a consulting fee. You can get help from the local award-winning team without paying a penny more than you would if you enrolled yourself. Convenience, cost savings, customer service, that's a win. Flatlands Jessup, your whole world covered.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville is the perfect place to get all your amigos together for some Mexican food, fun, and football. Chico's has been a game day tradition for Pirate football fans since 1983. Whether the game is home or away, make it a Chico's Day for some great specials and the best chips and salsa in town. Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Go Pirates!
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and of course, all your favorites. Flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholistico.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
This is Coach Blake Carroll for East Carolina football, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Overtime Tavern, located on South Charles Boulevard, right across from the Sheetz gas station, is your go-to for all the game day action. Come hungry and leave happy with Philly cheesesteaks, glizzies, juicy burgers, and wings that bring the heat. They're open daily until midnight, and on Wednesday nights, you can join Clip Brock for sports trivia and test your game day knowledge. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, part 2 of our chat with Mack McCarthy as we look ahead to some big games coming up this Saturday.
All right, Mac, let's look at some games coming up this coming week. And, again, we got some more SEC games to look at, including Vanderbilt. Man, I love Vanderbilt. But now they're on the road at Texas. How in the world did Mississippi State blow that one on Saturday? I had Mississippi State plus the points and nearly lost in overtime because the quarterback fumbled and the Texas defensive big man jumps on the ball, probably could have picked it up and ran it in for a touchdown to kill bettors across America, but Texas wins by 7. The line was 7.5 or 8.5, depending on when you got it. I had 8.5, but near disaster there. Can Vandy go on the road? Because I'm not really that thrilled of watching Texas play. What's the line on this game, Jarrett? Texas minus.
It is 1.5. It was 4.5, went down to 3.5, and then this morning
1.5.
This morning a big fall.
Wow. All right, Mac, your thoughts on this one? I know your thoughts. You can't pick Vanderbilt. You're still old man. Yeah.
Exactly. It's absolutely because of my age and the history that I have with Vanderbilt. And there's every reason to pick this as the upset, but I'm not going to do it.
This is my upset of the week, so give me Vandy.
I'm going to stick with Vandy, man. They've treated me right these last couple of weeks.
I do want to take Texas, but Vandy's just too good, in my opinion.
And Texas, good grief, man. They just had so many quick 3-and-outs. Again, Mississippi State blew that one. All right.
Vandy didn't even play well and beat Missouri.
Yeah, that was 3-3 forever. Yeah. Oklahoma at Tennessee. I don't care. Give me Tennessee.
I don't care about this game either. I'll go Oklahoma on the road.
Anti-Venables all the way. Josh Heupel. Go Vols.
Go Vols. All right, Cincinnati is number 17 in the country. How did this happen, Mac?
Yeah, very quietly, and apparently have a really good quarterback, and Satterfield's done a good job. And they started off, in that game against Nebraska, early in the year, and nobody knew what that meant. And gosh bless, they're playing really well. But I think Utah is rounding into form also.
Yeah,
I like Utah.
All right, Jarrett.
I'm going Utah. Game day is going to be at this game.
What's the line? Can you look that up?
It's 7.5. I just saw it. And next week, a potential Big 12 matchup on game day as well. Texas Tech BYU on the 8th.
Oh, BYU. I don't know if I should put them on the survival list from earlier. Good win by them. They were down pretty big to Iowa State. Ended up winning by 2 touchdowns. Let me look at the Big 12 standings. I hyped it up last year of how wacky it was going to be. Let's see what we got this year. Okay, we got 2 undefeated teams, and we have 2 one-loss teams. BYU and Cincinnati undefeated. Houston and Texas Tech are the one-loss teams. Good win by Houston the other night.
Yeah.
Arizona State quarterback got hurt, but Houston went in and beat Arizona State on the road. So BYU 5-0, Cincinnati 5-0. Cincinnati could suffer their first loss this week, and we'll see if we'll likely have a 2-loss team in the championship, I would think, in the Big 12.
Yep.
And your 2-loss teams right now, by the way, TCU, Utah, Arizona State, Kansas State are your 2-loss teams right now. So, again, another wild year in the Big 12. And how about BYU? 8-0.
You said it last week, like they were 7-0 and they could still finish 8-4.
Yeah.
And looking at the remainder of their schedule, it's going to take a lot to get there. But I like what I saw in Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. Bear Bachmeier playing like that as a freshman is good stuff, and I like Kalani Sitake, so I think they can get it done.
All right. By the way, Oklahoma State trying to run the table in reverse for the second straight year. They're 0-5 in conference play.
Man.
He is a man. Mac, let's throw Florida, Georgia in there just for kicks. Can Florida keep this one competitive?
I don't think so. It is the rivalry game. Crazy things happen, but I think Georgia's got too much at stake to not take this seriously.
Yeah, Bulldogs.
All right. I'm throwing Navy, North Texas in this mix. Navy and what they've done this year. They are big underdogs in this game. What's the line, Jared?
6.5.
North Texas, 6.5-point favorite against Navy, Mac.
Yeah, it's a lot of points, but I've been going with all the home teams today, and I'm going to stay with it.
All right, going with the Mean Green.
I'll go Mean Green at home.
I'm going to take Navy on the road in this game, which could be the upset of the week, but I'm staying in the American for my upset of the week. Give me a weird Alamo Dome UTSA win over Tulane coming up this week. Tulane suffers their first conference loss. We could see, and we just saw Memphis come back and beat USF.
Yep.
we could see both Navy and Tulane go down this week with their first conference losses and give East Carolina a chance to really get right back in the mix.
Yeah, that just makes this ECU Temple game even bit because both teams one loss in the conference. Like, this thing is still wide open. So.
Yeah, everything's wide open.
And no
right
team really scares you at the top.
Yeah. And so you guys, did you guys find an upset for this week?
Not mine's Vandy.
Okay, Mac.
I'm going outside the box here. I'm going Mississippi State at Arkansas.
Okay.
All right.
Mississippi State is in all these games, Coach Mac.
Yeah.
And so is Arkansas under Bob Petrino.
They've got to win one, and this is the end of the Petrino talk right here.
What's that line? Because these seem like the same teams pretty much.
They are exactly the same team ever since Petrino took over. So let's see, Mississippi State, Arkansas -4.5.
All right, Mac, did you watch Mississippi State and Texas?
No, just parts of it. I was engaged in those other games.
They run this really, really high tempo offense, and twice it looked like they could have measured on if they got the first down, and they went super hyper speed and then didn't end up getting it on fourth down. And it just seems like sometimes these teams are too fast for their own good. And I
don't think any fan is a fan of hurrying up and running up there and trying to get that first down real quick, because it just doesn't seem to work.
Yeah, and you just go right up the gut. It gets stuffed. By the way, teams keep going from under center trying to run the ball against Texas, Jarrett, and it's not working.
I'm not wrong.
And you love it.
They just can't execute right.
There you go. All right, Mac, how was Virginia Villanova? How was your basketball game the other night?
It was exciting, 74-72, and two teams that have made big improvements over a year ago. But Villanova was without three of their key people. Two starters were out, and still kind of kept it close. And Virginia looked really good on occasion and really sloppy on occasion, turned the ball over some and had a little trouble defensively. But a really good crowd, and gosh, two guys trying to replace two Hall of Famers with Tony Bennett and Jay Wright and start a new era at both of these schools. It was an exciting game to do. I had a lot of fun.
Good deal. Is Virginia still playing the slow tempo stuff?
Oh, no. The exact opposite of that.
Oh, good. All right. I like changes like that.
I think some of their fans had trouble with moving the neck back and forth.
A lot of sore necks at John Paul Jones Arena the other night. That's good stuff. College basketball season getting underway next week. NASCAR season coming to a close this
Sunday,
weekend, right?
Yep, in Phoenix.
Before we look there, Mac, how was your in-person race experience?
We had a great time. It was not a really exciting race other than the drama of the who was going to make it to Phoenix. But Brian Meador and myself and our two lovely wives had a great day. We got in and out great. The weather was super. The food was outstanding, and the people watching was the best it's ever been.
I talked to Meador this morning. He's like, the race was okay, but a lot of the times you just go to look at these people. I was laughing. That was good.
So
we had
Jarrett,
a ball.
It's down to me and you.
Yeah, Mac. It's unfortunate, but I have 36 points.
I'm eliminated from the Final Four.
Clip has 35, so it's a 1-point race going into the championship. I got two drivers in it, so hopefully Denny Hamlin or Kyle Larson can pull it out. Clip, you have William Byron, and Mac has Chase Briscoe, so there could at least be some spoils from Mac.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Y'all got a pick? I know you've been going Denny.
I've been on Denny. That's the reason I drafted Denny. I thought this was his year, and if he doesn't win it this year, he's not going to have one by the end of it.
Mac, who you have taking the final race?
I told you early on when he wrecked the owner's grandson. Yeah. I told you, inevitable. This is Denny Hamlin's year.
All good stuff. Max. Anything else? We good to go? All right.
Thank you, guys.
Mack McCarthy joining us. It all comes down to this, J-Bone.
Yeah.
William Byron versus
Kyle Larson and Denny.
I was going to add, has a non-Final Four guy ever won the final race?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How long? They've been doing the playoffs for, 10+ years now. Yeah, it doesn't always come down to it, but it's most of the time.
Most of the time, the driver in the Final Four wins the final race.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we shall see what transpires in Phoenix.
Yep.
Phoenix coming up on Sunday. We will be back hour 3. A-Harp going to drop by in 15 minutes or so. We'll have more from Blake Harrell. We'll talk college football, NFL, and whatever is on your mind after this timeout.
Hi, this is Will Bell, and I'm running for Greenville City Council at large. Let me be clear. My opponent voted for a tax rate that caused the highest tax bills in Greenville's history, hurting families and small businesses. What's even worse, my opponent supported suing a private business to take down the American flag. That is not leadership. That is a disconnect from Greenville values. I believe in lower taxes, personal freedom, and respect for what our flag stands for. It's time for common sense leadership. I'm Will Bell, and I would be honored to earn your vote.
Paid for by the committee to elect Will Bell.
Looking for adventure without breaking the bank? This October, drive into fall in a brand new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Premium from Capital Subaru of Greenville. Right now, lease it for just $249 a month for 36 months. That's only $8 a day. The Crosstrek is built for the Carolinas, rugged, reliable, and ready to roll. Only at Capital Subaru of Greenville off of Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. An official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs, registration fees, or $6.99 dealer administration fee. See dealer for details. Offer expires November 3rd, 2025.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Hey, Pirate Nation, this is Caroline Cook, and if you need an experienced realtor from Eastern North Carolina that was born a pirate, then give me a call. I'm committed to helping you find your dream home, selling your property for the best possible price, and providing top-notch real estate services. I pride myself on local knowledge, professionalism, and commitment to exceeding your expectations. Explore my website, CarolineCookHomes.com, to learn more about the services I provide and the properties I have to offer. Start your real estate journey today by calling 341-1992. Go Pirates.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Sam Jones Barbecue is throwing a Smokehouse Showdown November 16th. We're shutting down the restaurant to celebrate 10 years in business while giving back to the community. Our Smokehouse staff is split up into 4 teams and will be competing in a wing, rib, and side competition. Buy your ticket today to get in on the tasting and help us raise money for Make-A-Wish Eastern NC. We'll have live music, free barbecue, free chili water, Pitt Street beer, and Pepsi products, all included in your ticket. Every cent we raise will go to Make-A-Wish Eastern NC. Find out more information at samjonesbarbecue.com.
Shopping season is in full swing at Russell's in downtown Washington. This is Rhonda, and new arrivals are everywhere in the store. We have new sportswear from Peter Millar, Johnny O, Gentile, and Duckhead. The pants, shirts, sweaters, and vests are all on the showroom floor, ready for you. Shop now for a new sports coat from Johnny O, Harshafter Marks, or Duckhead. And ladies, we're fully stocked with new dresses, sweaters, outerwear, and jewelry. Russell's on Main Street in downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch, Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Looking for quality roofing you can trust? Call the Boone Group Roofing, proudly serving all of Eastern North Carolina, owned and operated by Toot Boone. They offer no money down and back their work with a 5-year workmanship warranty. Find them on Facebook and Instagram to see their latest projects and satisfied customers. When it comes to your roof, don't settle. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game. Call Toot today at 714-0021. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. We had the bug tonight. I'll be participating in sports trivia. One of our regulars making the questions, so come on out and participate. There you go, Nadu. See if you can beat me and Sean. I hadn't played in a long time.
It has been a while.
I think since the move to from AJ's, actually.
Okay. I've been going for about 2 years, and it's just been you.
Yeah. And interested to see how Solo does coming up with the questions.
This will be his first time guest hosting.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to try to get too smart with it. I think he knows what this is and what it needs to be, and I think he'll be a good fill-in.
We've had the Shield, a.k.a. CW, do it in the past, and he is a school teacher.
Yes.
And it feels like class.
Yeah. Multiple choice questions.
You brought up the Where Are They Now? I think that's a phenomenal idea from Chris. I think that's going to go over really well. I think I'm going to do pretty good.
I'm excited for it. I like the challenge.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, man, I'll give you some cash or pay your tab. He's like, no. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give him a $10 first touchdown bet to put in.
Oh, very nice of you.
So he could walk away with
it's like
$300 tonight.
A scratch off for Christmas.
Exactly.
You kind of don't want him to win.
And it could be, a $300 night for him or whatever if he picks the right guy. So
absolutely.
We'll see who he comes up with. Chandler has how many first touchdown bets do you have tonight? And is this feasible? Is this
6?
Okay.
Call the number, brother. Call the number.
I mean, look, I'm at least getting, if one of them hit, I'm at least getting $40.
1-800-GAMBLER.
So the least amount you could win on one of these is 100. Because you're putting in $60.
Actually, yeah, well, I just thought about this. Travis Kelce 10 to win 65, so I could win $5, and I'm stoked about it. But Debo is juicy, plus 2,000, 10 to win 200.
Yeah. I'm taking the Manders tonight, plus 10.5.
Okay.
I'm going Commanders. Also, a little bit of a hedge. And maybe find a sweet middle. Dodgers money line, Chiefs minus 2.5. That was a cool noise.
Hey, what was that?
That was my foot.
Oh,
sounds like a sword. Shing. We should use that for a pirate sound effect. Very cool, huh?
You could have your own little, whenever you want it, just kick it.
Pirates and Owls coming up this weekend. Woo. I like that. All right. Also tonight, as I mentioned, Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, Dodgers, Blue Jays. Talked about Trey game 1. Boy, getting out of jams is one of the best things he's done during this playoff run. And good to see him leave the game and his team pick him up run-wise and win game 1. Dodgers win game 2, game 3 tonight.
Yeah, and I've told Jonathan this too. He has had some umpires that have some very tight zones. And he was missing some pitches the other night, but they were like borderline strikes. And so, and you cannot get behind in the count as a pitcher in Major League Baseball in the playoffs, and definitely against the Los Angeles Dodgers. So, but no, it was great to see Trey go out there. And after he struck out Ohtani, I'm like, dude, like, I want him to continue to succeed, but like, what a start to this game, and to get out probably the best baseball player, especially on planet Earth right now.
Sports Equinox night. You've got a couple of NHL games and some NBA games as well.
I have my PRA bet.
All right, so Jarrett Watkins, also known as J-Bone, 3-1 this year on points, rebounds, assist bet in the association. What player are you picking tonight to go over his total?
I wanted to take Chet Holmgren because he's averaging PRA per game 36.3, and the number is 30 plus, but it's plus money, which makes me think he's probably maybe a little banged up. So I'm going with Isaiah Hartenstein, 23 plus, minus 107.
We need Zach Kaplan in immediately. The Celtics are 0-3. Are they tanking without Tatum? Get another pick and then win a championship next year?
When the moves happen, it's like, okay, yeah, Celtics are probably going to have a down year, take a dip. But as the NBA offseason goes on, there's so much stuff, college football, NFL, that you forget the moves. And Zach Kaplan refreshed my memory last week, and you forget they got rid of Drew Holiday. They got rid of Kristaps Porzingis. They got rid of Al Horford. Jason Tatum tore his Achilles. So this team does not have the depth that they've had on their championship runs or even their conference finals runs. So, they're pretty bad.
Okay. And I brought him up because for some reason I thought Hartenstein played for the Celtics. Who does he play for?
The Thunder. This is the Thunder Mavericks game.
I'm going to do very bad at the where are the guys playing now.
Well, Hartenstein's been with the Knicks, and I think that's it.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Thunder.
I thought Celtics. White guy, Celtics.
He's not white.
Oh my God!
Wait, hold on. He looks very white.
Who am I thinking of?
But when he was on the Knicks, Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson was like, he ain't white.
Yeah. Who am I thinking of?
You're thinking of the right guy.
Okay.
But it's been a topic of conversation in NBA circles.
Oh, that's the problem. I'm not in NBA circles.
I'm in the circle, man.
Are you in the circle?
I'm halfway in there.
Halfway?
Just because of the Hornets.
Hey, I mean, you put your right foot in.
That's right.
Foot out.
Do the hokey pokey.
2-1 Hornets at the Heat coming up on Tuesday night.
7:30, right?
Sure.
All right.
Jamie, talking about the Colts.
This is our Colts. This is our team.
Says they have no weaknesses.
Yeah, I kind of made a face when Aundrae Allison said that too. I don't really agree, especially come playoff time, because the strength of this team is their offensive line and their run game. And come January, that's exactly what you want your strength to be.
Colts have the best plus-minus in the point differential.
Yeah,
in the
they
NFL.
have 116, and number 2, the New England Patriots, 67.
Let's see what the Colts have the rest of the way. Texans won yesterday, right?
Yeah,
So,
good game from Stroud.
But the Colts they got to be, so the Texans are 3-4. Colts are 7-1. I mean, nobody's catching them right in the division.
No, and they have the Steelers coming up. That'd be a great road trip if you're in Philly for the Temple game. Head over to Pittsburgh on Sunday.
At Steelers, Falcons at home.
At Berlin.
Well, I mean, even if they split those, they're in good shape. At Kansas City, then they'll have the Texans. If I'm the Colts, I'm just trying to, split. Just go 1-1. At Steelers, Falcons, very doable. At Chiefs, Texans, very doable. At Jags, at Seahawks, tough but doable.
Niners, Jags, Texans.
Niners, Jags, split those. Those are both at home, and then Texans to wrap it up. I mean, if they do that, they're fine, and they can be, indoors for the playoffs.
Yeah, and I mean, look, you want to get to 10-7, and then I think you got this thing in the bag. But obviously, starting 7-1, you want to finish better than that. But I think this team is built for the long run. I mean, we saw it with Tennessee; they got the 1 seed. They went to the conference championship. Teams built like this can make it far and can compete.
Solo's pick is in. He is taking Rashee Rice, first touchdown tonight.
All right.
Yeah.
Not one of the 20 picks I have. It will be him.
Yeah, I mean, another thing I disagreed with Aundrae Allison on. He said Rashee Rice has fresh legs. How fresh can those legs be when you're running from the police?
How long ago was that?
Yeah, it was
a year.
It was June, I think. Yeah, maybe a year. I don't know.
Was it this year?
It happened, though.
Jared just wanted to get the joke in.
And they call us criminals.
Well, you can be criminals. There can be more than one criminal.
It's recency bias. My guy wasn't. That was 4 years ago.
I tell you what, time flies, just like his car did that.
Well, Rashee Rice joke. Okay.
Robert says golf. Devontae Adams, Billy Bob Thornton, the guest tonight on Manning Monday Night Broadcast.
BBT.
He said, I think of Friday Night Lights every time I hear and see Billy Bob Thornton.
I think of Bad Santa.
Yeah. I like his acting. He was in Landman.
Yeah, season 2 should be coming soon.
Okay. I was okay with Landman.
Bad News Bears?
Yeah, the reboot.
So my usual Monday is getting home for the second half of games, and I turn on the Manning Cast. I like watching that.
Oh yeah, I love they get so into the game and they break everything down, and they really, you can tell how driven they are with the game of football. But the guests they have on there, they also have a funny side to them.
They do, Chandler,
and I love that about people. I love when people are funny and have a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
This is kind of funny. I meant to put a thumbs up to Chris, and I put a L before
L.
it. And it looks like I'm saying he's going to lose that bet, and I didn't mean to do that. So now I need to tell him didn't mean to throw in the L. I hate.
Can you edit your text?
I don't think so.
I can edit mine.
How you do that?
First of all, you got to be on the iPhone.
Well, see, I'm a droid, dude.
Man, you Star Wars because you a droid.
Got me. Jared, you said we had, and I'll include the Max segments. We had a perfect show going, and I think this segment.
No, this has been a good segment. We got some NBA talk, some NFL talk.
You're gonna quit talking?
I feel like I'm ruining it.
I don't know. I feel like this has not been a good segment though. Save it.
It's been okay.
How can we save this segment? Maybe Blake Harrell?
Yeah, let's play a Blake Harrell.
I think Blake Harrell could save
good
this segment.
press conference this morning. He's good with his words.
Cut 6. What is the biggest change you've seen since week 1 with Caden and the wide receivers?
I think it's the deep ball down the field. You know, I think in week 1, I couldn't tell exactly how many passing yards, but I think they were pretty up there, over 300. So I thought, Caden was really doing a great job early in the season, taking care of the football and making good decisions, and continuing to show you that he does that at times. And then here recently, I think Anthony just stretched and taking the top off of it, getting behind receivers. And that opens up the whole thing. We talked about that before, how it all goes together. The run game helps that out as well. I think early in the season, game 1, we did a great job running the football. And we kind of, progressed throughout the season. That's not just the running backs doing a better job of seeing it or hitting it, but also the O-line playing together. I thought Panda did a great job of just in there as another guy in there that's kind of playing along. And we've had some guys kind of banged up. Rice is out right now, and hopefully get him back sooner than later. But that group up front's continued to be a strength. And we got to continue to run the football against Temple as well. So all that kind of goes together. The fact that Anthony's kind of connecting with those guys down the field and putting it on Anthony, just giving him a chance to go run under it and getting those guys behind those guys kind of helps open up the short intermediate game as well as the run football, rushing the football as well.
We have seen an emergence of the tarps off offense for ECU, taking the top off the defense.
Yeah, I mean, and going deep's been fun, and Anthony Smith's been that guy down there to catch that ball. But I want to see some more, the other Smith, Yannick Smith. I want to see him go deep and get him some shares of some deep balls too. But Anthony seems to be that blanket target when Hauser lets it go.
I mean, I just want Yannick to get targeted.
Yeah,
I know. It feels like he is invisible at times out there.
I want to see a surgence of Petaway this second half of the year.
I don't know. That ship might have sailed. I mean, I'd rather see more Brock Spalding at this point, and other guys than Petaway.
More tight ends.
That Mangrum made that contested catch.
That was fun.
Give him some options. Yeah, I loved what Riles and Connor have done this year.
Yeah.
I think Petaway. I want to see more Mike Wright.
It was fun watching him this morning. You got defensive drills going on, and he's over there at cornerback, and then he runs over to line up at receiver on the offensive drills, and so.
You can't say that.
Yeah, they already showed it in the game. Be quiet. Stuff I was told not to shoot, I haven't talked about. So.
Oh.
So you're saying there's stuff out there?
What happened?
I'm not going to talk about it.
Do tell.
So it's just my question during the press conference had to do with what I saw. Some
Not talking about
trickery.
this.
We're not talking about this.
Correct.
On the year, Yannick is the second leading receiver, which is surprising to me. 30 catches, 374 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Anthony leading with 34 catches, 556 yards, and 3 scores. Brock Spalding just behind Yannick, 26 catches, 367 yards, 2 touchdowns on the UBE stat sheet. What jumps out at you, if any?
If any?
Yeah. I'm surprised Yannick has 30 catches to Anthony's 34. When did he get those catches?
Coastal, he was popping off.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably just, the Anthony Smith and just the yards he has.
Yep.
I don't know.
Rushing numbers for the Pirates this year on the UBE stat sheet. Yes. Why is Alex Harper sitting out there?
I was about to say Yannick has quickly turned into East Carolina's more like short yardage guy. So he does a lot of. Well, I've noticed a lot of his catches are on the outside when he's running a hitch or he's running a slant.
Leading rusher London Town Montgomery, 365 yards, 3 touchdowns. Malinga, number 2 on the list, and starting to see more and more of TJ Engelman.
Yeah.
Alex Harper joins the show.
I'm here.
Hey, Alex.
And you've been here.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm a former long snapper. I was sitting in the other studio. I thought y'all were about to go to commercial.
We are.
I didn't want to interrupt the conversation.
All right. Well, let's take a break.
Okay.
Well, we got to set up a camera.
Right.
And we'll ask Alex. We'll dive into these stats with A-Harp when we return Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. His Bucks get a big win. Now you're saying, Clip, beating the Saints, that's not a big win. Going on the road in division, taking care of business is a big win.
Getting a quarterback benched.
That's a big win. We'll talk about that, too, when we return after this.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
What's up, Pirate Nation? This your guy, Rajay Harris, and my spot to fuel up for great food in Greenville is Basil's. Looking for lunch today? Basil's lunch menu features signature pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, and salads starting at just $11. After work, grab a dinner and drink with friends with delicious rotating chefs features and plenty of ice-cold specials at the bar. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant on Fire Tower in Greenville. Basil's, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Big game season is here, but we're not just talking about Pirate football. Lindsey Gray here with Carolina Caliber. It's time to blast cannons in the stands and the fields. You know what I mean. Stay tuned in weekly as we shoot through fall with the best prices and selection around. Plus, special package deals like the exclusive Bagara B14 Hunter FSP Wilderness Scope combo, including a Leopold VX Freedom 4 to 12 by 50 Hunt Plex, all for only $11.99. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Bond. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
You've had your new computer a few years now, but lately it's been running super slow, acting strange, and you're worried about viruses and losing data.
This is driving me mad!
Let the experts at University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern professionally diagnose your Mac or PC to see what's really going on. They'll determine the root cause and not just symptoms, so you don't waste money fixing the wrong issues. Call 252-558-1280 for in-store or remote service, or make an appointment online at universitypccare.com.
Miss Shirley,
Charlie, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on four wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
This is Keaton Mitchell, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. David Price Construction, the proud ECU home services partner. Call them today at 919-291-5532 or visit them online at davidpriceconstruction.com. And East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is a family-run dealership that creates a family-like atmosphere for their customers. They have one of the biggest used car inventories in Eastern North Carolina. Shop online today at eastcarolinachrysler.dodge.com. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, right on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, thank you, Shirley Rhodes. Thank you, Jackson. He retires 7-3 on his Mac picks this year. Overwhelming winning season for him. Well done. Jackson, any chance you dive into the Mac in college basketball? Or are you football only?
There is no way I'm doing Mac basketball.
All right.
The football is wild enough.
I heard Buffalo's a really, really good, tough team.
We'll see them in Minji's this year.
Why is
Georgia Southern
Nick retiring from the Mac picks?
He's lost 3 in a row. He should have retired after his first loss, and then he went 0-2 this past weekend.
Okay.
7-3 though.
Yeah, you got to go.
I should have retired Dog of the Day. Unfortunately, it's sponsored, so I got to keep losing.
You still got like 3 or 4 futures.
Let's check golf and bake. Let's see where we are there. I said Jared Goff more touchdown passes than Baker Mayfield this year. And
there's no way that's panning out, right?
There's a way. I mean,
what do you mean, no way?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've watched Jared Goff play a game this year.
You didn't watch him last Monday?
Have you watched
any
football? Huh?
Besides the Bucks?
Honestly, no.
Watched Jared Goff.
Honestly, no.
He literally played your team last week.
There's no way.
And he threw 2.
There's no way this bet's paying off for me. Jared Goff has 2 more touchdown passes than Baker Mayfield.
Ooh.
There's a way, my friend, and it's happening.
A lot of football left.
Bake's been down receivers pretty much every game this year.
Yeah.
So, but good win yesterday by your Buccaneers. Let's get to that in a moment. Let's stay on ECU. London got rolling against Tulsa. Need to keep that going. Need to keep that run game going. I said right before we came on the air, guys, we got to win this game this Saturday.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, was it you or you that said, why is that?
Yeah.
And I said, because if you don't, you kind of feel like you're back in the malaise again. You're back in the Mike Houston.
Or a Jat.
Just another team?
Yeah.
This is a chance to... And this is not a chance to get to the next level or anything if you win this game. But it's an opportunity, once again, to show you're a pretty good team. And you go on the road, win a game you're favored to win.
It's a mandatory win, and that's what makes me nervous about it.
It is. You have to win this game.
So we've had our non-con fulcrum. Would this be our con fulcrum?
No. No.
Okay.
Why is that? Because you're supposed to win this game. We're supposed to go out and beat this team. I mean, the fulcrums are Tulane and Memphis at this point.
That is true.
And if you want to throw it at UTSA, I still think that's I'm more scared of that game than the Temple game. Even though Temples look better than UTSA. Maybe
they beat UTSA.
Yeah. So my brain's off.
Clip, I'll go another step further than you. I'm not just happy with winning the game. We need to significantly win this game. Step on
handedly.
Even
Well, that could be by 1.
Huh?
That's a different conversation.
Okay.
Don't worry about them.
I mean, even the Tulsa game, that was way closer than it should have been there in the third quarter. We pulled away at the end, but I want start to finish domination that we haven't really seen since Coastal.
Especially on the road, except for Coastal.
Yeah.
I never felt nervous in the Tulsa game, but
No.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
For me, I just want to win it. You win it convincingly. That's great. You go into the Charlotte week feeling good with all the Hall of Famers coming to town, homecoming, and that can be a celebration week and a get ready week for Memphis.
Mm-hmm. And man, I just want to be in Dowdy Ficklen Stadium with Clip Brock and Alex Harper for that Memphis game.
And if the Pirates win the next 2, that's going to happen.
Is it too much to ask to play meaningful football in Dowdy Ficklen in November?
In mid-November?
I don't think it's too much to ask.
Is that too much to ask?
I think that should be the standard.
I think we should just
I think that's the standard they're trying to set here.
Yeah.
You got to rise to it.
We're here.
I mean, we are built to rise in the American Conference.
Somebody said earlier, CL, have an opportunity in front of us to do something with South Florida losing, with one or both of Navy and Tulane losing this Saturday. Mark it down.
I like it.
Tulane at UTSA, Navy at North Texas.
I think Navy at North Texas is
The American has very quietly become a real entertaining conference to watch.
Yeah.
There is a lot of teams at the top.
A melting pot, if you will.
Yeah.
Jamie says every game is must win rest of the season. We could win a conference championship.
He's not lying.
Yeah, I mean, if that's your goal, then yes, obviously.
Those are
we got to
facts.
win them all.
Yeah. I mean,
This
you
is
don't
more of a
control your own
program
destiny.
game to me this weekend. Where are we as a program? Are we a pretty good team, or are we just a
jat?
A jat.
A jat.
But I think Tulane,
I really was hoping the Tulane game would be that game where we just go.
That would have been
that game shows if you win that, you're at the tippy top.
Yeah.
This one is hey, we're better than what we've been.
This one is we're in the middle. Are we upper middle or lower middle?
Yeah. You're either going to go to the upper middle or the bottom.
Yeah, what I just said, and I said it a little better.
Based off this game, so it's important. Go out there and win. Must win.
Alex
We don't
said,
want to be a jat.
I'd love to dominate, but as long as we win by at least one, I'll be good. I feel that way too. We just got to get out of there with a dub. Got to get out with the dub. You gonna be here Saturday?
Absolutely.
All right.
Actually, just kidding. I have a wedding.
Oh my god.
I have a wedding.
This
unfortunately.
guy stinks.
I'm a groomsman.
Skip it.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
We had this talk with Alex. Let's pull back the curtain a little bit before the season starts. Alex, he wants to be a part of the Bud Light pregame too.
I did.
I said, awesome, man. That's great. You're in studio? Yeah, but I am going to West Virginia 1 week. But other than that, I'll be here. All right, cool.
That is not true.
It's not?
That's not.
I was
Well,
just kinda
that
making
is
up something.
that is true.
Let's peel back the curtain and just make
I wanted to be on the show, and then the face who runs the place, Jonathan Ellaby, he said, "Come be on the Bud Light pregame tailgate. We're gonna have a good time." And I was like, "That'd be great."
We're gonna have a good time.
September 13th and November 1st, I cannot do it. That was in July.
I don't think Clip got the memo. Kidding.
At least Sean will be here.
Of course. In spirit.
I'll be here via satellite.
So it's just me, huh? Just me. All alone in this big studio.
For a big ball game. Now I feel bad.
I know. Man, you guys.
Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be in Miami.
Is it your wedding?
No.
All right. Then why are you going?
Because
Are you in the wedding?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I'm in the wedding.
I'm watching
Flower Boy.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
I'm watching the ECU Temple game at the sports book.
No,
you think they'll have it on?
No.
You're going to go to a
Kiosk.
They're not going to have that game on.
Chandler said, I'm going to be watching ECU Temple at the sports book. And I've never been to one, so I'm jelly. And I was like, well, how many TVs do you think they got there? But then Jared pointed out this is a ESPN Pluser.
At 2 o'clock, and you're going to be in Miami. There's no reason for them to have this.
I don't know if it's going to be on, Chandler.
I really think it's going to be on. I have seen some like random games on at the sports book before. Some random games.
Do you frequent? You go there a lot?
Yeah. Okay. And it's my favorite place to go. In the sport. Not the slots, not the blackjack table, not the poker table.
The kiosk.
But I like to go to the kiosk.
Robert says USF and Memphis are really good teams. USF quarterback fast and athletic. Memphis D front has studs. I have a future on Memphis to win the American.
Memphis.
10 to win 130. That's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pulling for an ECU Memphis conference championship game.
And then Memphis to win.
No, dummy.
Come on, man.
You are dumb.
Wow.
You are stupid. You're not a smart person.
Wow. I was just joking.
Oh. All right.
Dude,
my
I was
bad.
just joshing with you, man.
My bad. My bad. All right. Anything else on ECU Temple?
It's a big ball game.
It is.
How's the weather?
I think it's supposed to
How's the weather?
Cold.
About mid-50s. Sun shining.
It feels colder there.
Last time we played there and it rained and was cold, it wasn't good.
Oh.
Well, last time we played there was no rain.
He's talking about
the 2014.
He's talking about 11 years ago. 58 high, 45 low, and a low percentage of precipitation.
That stadium is windy.
No, that's why they call it the Windy City.
Well,
that's Chicago.
True as that may be.
I'm ruining my bits. I like to go to big cities and call them the wrong name.
Last time we went there, it was a shootout, right?
Yeah.
It was.
EJ versus
It was.
Holt?
Yeah, Holton threw a touchdown pass, I believe, to Isaiah Winstead.
Nope.
Nope.
Jalen
Wrong. Johnson.
Wrong.
You were on the team and you don't even know.
Wrong. Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, my bad.
And then also the ball was on the ground. Holton just says, hey, Keaton, take it to the house. He did for like 70-some yards.
I get bad flashbacks of this game because it was 2014. It was November 1st, my birthday, which is the day this game will be played on.
Yeah.
Hey.
We played Outcast on the pregame for my birthday because I requested that to Shirley. And then we banned Outcast from Pirate Radio after that game.
Kurt Warner's son threw for 11,000 yards against us that game.
In 2014, in that Temple game, East Carolina was a part of the first top 25 playoff rankings.
College football playoff poll.
At number 23, I believe.
And then it went south of the border. All right, let's take another break. We'll come back. We'll talk a little NFL, more college football. You sticking around?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You getting any wedding party gifts, you think?
I don't know. Is that a thing?
I got a flask.
Am I supposed to get something?
Yeah, like a little
groomsman?
flask.
I got a flask.
No, you're supposed to buy something for the bride and groom.
No,
Well, you do that.
You do that, but the groom or the groom
wedding
gives
party.
the groomsman gifts.
You gonna get hitched one
I
day?
don't know.
I hope so.
When you get married?
Hopefully very soon.
Like,
That's up to you, right?
hopefully very soon. How soon?
Like in the next 3 years.
Oh, okay.
2 to 3 years.
Jeez.
What? I feel like that's
far out.
It's far out, man.
Hey, man.
Will you do your proposal live on the air?
Yeah, why not? I'll do anything for a bit.
Including changing your life and getting married.
I'll make a permanent life decision on the air.
Back with you after this.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville is under new management with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Come on down and purchase the vehicle of your dreams today at Doug Henry of Greenville. Right on the corner, right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
Fall is hands down the best time to be at Fish Street Hardware in downtown Greenville. We've got live music, trivia, singo, karaoke, and more to keep your nights lively. Plus, game days are back and better than ever with home and away tailgate parties as we cheer on the Pirates all season long. Make NFL Sunday your new Sunday fun day with brunch at 10 a.m., games all day, and doors open until 9. We're extending our hours on Fridays and Saturdays, now open until 11 with live music from 8 to 11, including monthly full band shows. Stay connected on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Fish Street Hardware and come see what all the buzz is about this fall at Hardware.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids. Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, showcasing world-class entertainment and delivering exceptional experiences for every guest. Visit CarolinaCrossroadsAmp.com for more information.
In Pitt County, everyone's a college student. At every age, at every stage of life, from every part of the county. They're parents and police officers. They're nurses who work nights. They're hairstylists and handymen. They come from every walk of life. And they're all getting ahead without taking on loads of debt. Continuing education at Pitt Community College, where everyone's a college student.
Meet the Kawasaki Nav, our first ever personal transportation vehicle designed for cruising the good life. The Kawasaki Nav 4E puts the fun in functional with a premium, sporty design and comfort for the whole family. Fully electric and loaded with storage, modern tech, and more. The Kawasaki Nav won't just wow you, it'll wow the neighbors. Be the first to nav the neighborhood. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
This is John Gavigan with the Gavigan Agency. Our top priority is doing what is best for our members. Whether you are buying a new vehicle, a new home, protecting your family with life insurance, or filing a claim, our agency will be there every step of the way. Our goal is to become a trusted advisor for you and your family for all of your personal and commercial insurance needs. Give us a call in Greenville at 756-1400 for a car, home, business, or life insurance quote today, and give us the opportunity to show you the benefits of doing business with someone who cares.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Danny Beal, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was easy to work with when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
This is Touchdown Tony Collins, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Wings Over Greenville is getting in the fall mood with their new pumpkin spice flavor. Their new pumpkin spice wings and tenders mix sweet, warm fall flavors with crispy, savory chicken. Download the Wings Over app and join the Frequent Flyer Club where you can earn points, unlock exclusive deals, and redeem for free food. And if you're a first-time app user, you can get free tenders just for signing up. Use the promo code PIRATE25 for 10% off your meal. So fly smart. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's your host, Clip Brock.
Shirley, when you hear Billy Bob Thornton, what do you think of?
Angelina Jolie.
Okay.
The Bad News Bears reboot.
That's good. That's enough.
Okay, that's it. That's all
Joel
I got right now.
says Sling Blade.
Yeah, Sling Blade, yeah.
I think Bad Santa might be my go-to as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bad Center is probably one of my go-tos.
A line just popped in my head. I can't even say it.
Of course. Alex, anything for you? Billy Bob?
I'm going to be honest with you, man. I don't even know who that is.
Yes. That's why I hate my generation.
You hate Alex?
No. Just
that's crazy.
The people my age.
It's this guy.
You see him before.
You not a TV movie guy?
Come on, man. What's wrong with you?
I've watched my fair share of TV and movies, but I don't know who that is.
Wow. All right.
Sorry.
Put some mustard on it.
No need to apologize, and you need to be nicer.
I like Alex.
Okay.
I like you too, Jared.
Yeah, it's just my generation. It tends to be I'm talking about something that everybody should know.
Look.
And they're just clueless to the information.
I hate to inform you. The ones coming up after us.
Oh, they're even worse.
It's only going to get worse.
With the TikToks and the video games.
And the 6'7".
I don't know what that is.
I'm tired of hearing it.
And I hate it. It makes me mad. And nobody will explain it to me.
Some guy said it in a song like a year ago, and now people think it's funny. You remember like when we were in high school, Fetty Wap saying 1738?
Yeah.
It's literally the same thing. It means absolutely nothing.
Guys, are y'all really upset about this?
Mm-hmm.
You did stupid stuff too when you were a kid.
Yeah, but this is like my first...
but. I hate but.
This is my first introduction to stuff I'm out of touch with. And so, like, it makes me feel like I'm getting old.
Okay. Well, after a while, you'll get used to it.
Yeah, but...
It won't matter as much. All right. Shirley, crank me up some NFL ditties if you could, please. Let's go over what transpired yesterday. Because I was not a in-tune NFL watcher yesterday. Shame on me, because the weeks are dwindling down.
Yeah.
So I need to get that. But, boy, the Commanders have me in a... like the weather outside.
It's frightful.
That is my feelings on football right now.
Doom and gloom.
Very much so. I hope they can stick around tonight. I'm starting to will myself into thinking it can be a competitive ball game.
You'll score points.
It's scary. I don't know. I don't know if that'll even happen. What in the world? My dog of the day was Bijan, 2 touchdowns. He didn't do anything. The Falcons didn't do anything. That is a dreadful loss for them. 34-10 to Shirley's Dolphins.
Is that worse than 30-0 to Carolina?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because this is at home. Now
the Panthers are actually like something.
They got a pulse. Dolphins were ready to fire everybody.
Yeah.
This was without Penix, but still, like,
Kirk is serviceable enough.
You would think.
I mean, you see Jacoby Brissett making plays.
You have enough weapons on that offense where Kirk Cousins can be your quarterback for a game.
Yeah.
All right. Happy for the Jets, but poor Bengals. Bengals had a chance to get to 4-4 and, like, have thoughts of doing something with Flacco down the stretch. Instead, they lose at home to the Jets. 23 fourth quarter points for New York.
Jets do it on the day that Nick Mangold passed away.
Is Zach Taylor going to have another Joe Burrow being injured the whole year excuse of why he gets to keep his job?
Probably.
Because he should have been fired the first time. Now he definitely needs to be fired. But it's like, oh, well, Ryan Finley was my quarterback. Oh, Joe Flacco was my quarterback. Oh, Jake Browning. No, this guy's not good at his job.
Jets 1-7. Aaron Glenn getting his first win.
These teams need to keep winning games so Raiders can get a good quarterback.
Patriots fooled around in the first half, but put it on the Browns 32-13. Drake May, 282 yards, 3 touchdowns.
I'm starting to actually like the Patriots, which seems weird.
What are the MVP odds for the NFL right now?
Mahomes is like plus 150, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's Bake? Where's Jones?
He's top 5 show. Last week,
So
Daniel
the
Jones was
person-
22-1. Dak was 30-1. Dak probably not a factor anymore.
The reason I brought this up, this was okay. This is today. Drake May is third behind Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. Wow.
Dang.
Cray. Where's Bake?
Baker's
Where's
fourth.
Bake and where's Jones?
Tied with Matthew Stafford at plus 1,100. Daniel Jones is now plus 2,000. Tied with Jonathan Taylor.
Daniel Jones, comeback player of the year.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor. If anybody on that team's MVP, it's Jonathan Taylor.
Jared Goff, 7th. Yeah, Taylor's up here. All right.
One thing about the Cleveland New England game, did I read correctly that Myles Garrett had 5 sacks.
Yeah, franchise
and they lost by
Good Lord.
2 possessions.
Yeah, didn't know that.
And he got taken out late in the game, obviously, like, hey, it's out of reach. And he's throwing his helmet, sitting by himself on the bench like he literally didn't just sign up for this offseason.
I was about to say, he just re-signed with Cleveland.
Yeah, and he's sitting there like, well, I don't know why this offense can't produce, because all the money's tied into you. One, this team is trying to tank and be bad. Two, you signed up for this.
Yeah.
He took the rookie Campbell to school. Their number 1 pick this offseason.
Eagles avenge a loss from earlier this year to the G-Men, 38-20 that final. Saquon ran wild.
Bye-bye, Scottibo.
He got hurt.
Yes,
for the year.
It was ugly.
I didn't see it, and I'm not going to see it.
No, you don't want to.
Bills dismantled the Panthers. Although, look, one play away at the end of the first half. This could have been a game changer.
I'm being serious. I mean, it
40-9 the final.
I know. 12-3 was the score. We have the ball with literally 2 minutes to go in the first half. Go down and score. That's a ball game. Instead, Andy Dalton, who needs to just retire from football, you're done, buddy, throws it straight to the defender for the Bills. They get it at the 1-yard line. They score. We get down the field. What do we do at the 3-yard line? He takes a sack. He's a 15-year veteran. Takes a sack with no timeouts. We actually got the kickoff, but it was missed.
Bad losses yesterday. We talked about the Falcons, okay. Niners, but that was on the road. Cowboys had a chance to take a step up. They lose. Steelers at home. Those are bad losses. Worst loss of the day, Bears. Like, we're about to be taken seriously, and then they lose to a Lamarless Ravens team.
They could have gone to 5-2.
Yeah. Whoa. Then they lose 30-16, and they're the same old Bears.
Like, Caleb Williams has his moments where it's like, all right, I see what everybody was talking about, including myself, when he's coming out of USC. He's just not a good football player. He can be special in moments, but putting it all together, I think he just can't do it.
Texans win at home 26-15. Do the Texans have a shot at the playoffs this year? 3-4 right now.
I mean, there's always a way. I love C.J. Stroud. He had a great game yesterday. DeMeco Ryans is a good head coach. Just can you keep your guy upright?
Let's see if they can reel off some wins here. They got big one, Denver at home, and Jacksonville, and then at the Titans. They could go 3-0 in those games, be a contender, heading into a big one on Prime against the Bills.
As good as Denver is, they're not.
They're up and down.
Yeah, they're beatable.
Especially on the road.
They're very inconsistent.
The Bucks, Alex, 23-3.
Let's go, man.
6-2 on the year. Sitting very pretty in the NFC South.
Speaking of sitting, Spencer Rattler benched yesterday.
Did they bring in Shuck?
In all seriousness, are we going to the bank on December 21st?
You banking on that, John?
December 21st? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We'll be off. We'll be on our Christmas break.
Unless we're in a bowl game.
Yeah, that sounds like a bowl.
Oh. I hope not.
If there is no bowl game around that, then let's go.
Well, I mean, December 28th, how early do you go on bowl trips?
Well, I mean, depends on when it could be the 17th. It could be the 22nd. It could be January 2nd. It could be Christmas Eve in Hawaii.
Look, we're making the college football playoff, okay? So we won't play till January.
All right. So you guys are there.
So we'll be there.
Broncos all over the boys, 44-24. Bo Nix 4 touchdowns.
Dak stunk yesterday. Terrible.
Colts hammered the Titans 38-14. Jonathan Taylor 153 and 2 touchdowns. Daniel Jones 272, 3 touchdowns. Good God. 7-1.
They're just so they play so smooth. Their offense is so smooth.
They're smooth, Chandler.
Just so smooth.
You give Shane Steichen somebody with half a brain, this offense is going to look good.
And one of the more impressive wins of the week, Packers beating the Steelers 35-25 on the road.
Yeah.
In an Aaron Rodgers revenge game.
Steelers aren't for real.
And the Packers have looked ho-hum even in their wins, but Love 360, 3 touchdowns. They put it to them last night.
Those Steelers uniforms are garbage.
All right.
So is their defense.
We will take a break, come back, wrap it up on a Monday after this.
I'm Nick White, and I approve this message.
Nick White believes Greenville's future is bright, but City Council is distracted. Distracted by sending $400,000 out of state for a human resources study. Distracted by fringe issues while hiking property taxes. And distracted by our nation's flag burning $30,000 trying to bring it down. Our priorities are simple. Fix the roads, recruit recruit industry, pick up the trash, and when disaster strikes, respond fast. Show up for Nick White in District 4, paid for by the committee to elect Nick White.
For pest control that packs a punch, BAM! Call on the experts at BAM Pest Control. Attention Greenville, BAM Pest Control is here to protect what matters most, whether it's your business, your home, or your peace of mind. They don't just eliminate pests, they knock them out. BAM Pest Control is #1 in insect control, rodent control, and yard services like fire ants and mosquitoes. BAM! You're insect-free, safe, and comfortable. Call the experts at BAM Pest Control on Hooker Road in Greenville, 252-751-3160. BAM!
The holidays are right around the corner, and there's no better gift than the gift of confidence. At Beauty Bar Medi Spa, we'll help you glow all season long. From Botox, dermal fillers, to facials and advanced laser treatments, our expert team delivers results that make you feel radiant, refreshed, and holiday party ready. And the best part, your journey begins with a free consultation, personalized just for you. Don't wait, the holidays are coming fast. Call Beauty Bar Medi Spa today or book online. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, because glowing skin is always in season. Go Pirates!
Hey, Pirate fans! I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. A win isn't a win without the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Proudly distributed locally by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio. Join Down on Main every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up. All into savings at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Right now, get 10% off MSRP on the 2025 Ram 1500. That's up to $10,000 in savings. Or drive home the brand new 2026 Ram 1500 with 0% financing for 60 months. Plus up to $5,000 in dealer discounts. We also have a huge selection of pre-owned vehicles, all backed by our Used Car Advantage program, including a 3-month, 3,000-mile limited warranty for peace of mind. Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive a little to save a lot.
This is Ethan Norby, left-handed pitcher for the ECU Pirates, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, voice of Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a good day to start the week off for the stock market. The Dow was up 337 points at 47,544. The NASDAQ was ahead 432 points and closed at 23,637. S&P was up 83 points and closed at 6,875. That is your Wells Fargo Advisors stock market report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back into the show. Here's Cliff.
All right, your tale of the tape. ECU and Temple have met 21 times. How many times have the Pirates won, Jarrett?
11.
Alex. I'm thinking like 14.
Chan.
I'm going to go 13.
All right, one of you is exactly right. Which one of you is right?
Me.
Jared. Okay, Alex.
Me.
Chandler.
It's me.
Jared, you are correct.
That's 2 times
That's
in a row. That's two.
11 and 10.
Dang.
From 2014, which we remember that game, to 2019, Temple beat East Carolina 6 times in a row. Beat them every year from 14 to 19.
I was there in 19. That was devastating.
Since 2020, the Pirates, the Alex Harper years, 4-0 against the Owls.
Come on now.
4-0, 4
some
straight
dogs
wins.
for real.
Yes, sir.
I didn't do nothing, but we some dogs for real.
There wasn't a lot of punting in these high-scoring games.
No.
So 49-46 was Ehlers versus EJ in 2022. Was this last year? 56-34 against Temple?
Yeah. That was I think that was a night game.
What y'all remember about
That
that?
might have been that was Blake Harrell's first game as interim head coach.
Against Temple?
Yeah.
What was the date on it?
26th of October.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, because Mike Houston was fired the 20th.
Let's look at some stats. Hauser, 269, 5 touchdowns. Rajay Harris, 130 and a touchdown.
Oh my God.
What's up, my guy? Big win. Let's see if we punted it all. Did Alex play?
Yeah, short snaps.
4 punts.
4 punts.
Yeah.
Nope.
Credit to the offensive tempos, putting up 56 points and still punting 4 times. It's kinda nuts.
One touchback. You didn't get down there quick enough.
That's my bad.
Got to get that ball out of the end zone, guy.
I do.
All right, Harp.
Yes,
What
sir.
is your prediction for Saturday?
I'm going, shout out Rajay, ECU 47.
Good God.
Oh,
Temple 28.
What's the total on this bad boy? Because the numbers are trending up in this matchup. ECU Temple on Saturday. Let's see.
58.5.
Okay, so they are predicting some points in this game.
Oh, yeah.
How y'all feeling? What vibe check, John?
I'm going to go kind of low, 6.8.
Okay.
I'm going 6.2.
Man, I was thinking 7.5, but y'all trying to take me down a notch. I will say this. Last time the Pirates came off the bye, was not pretty.
Yeah.
0 points in the first half against Tulane.
I think we come out guns blazing. Hot and heavy.
I hope you're right. I really do. Alex, can we talk to you Saturday on the phone, or you donezo? You out?
Wedding's at 4. I think I can give you a phone call.
The wedding's at 4.
The game's at 2.
Our show is from 10 to 2, bro.
I know, but it's not. It's not in here. It's like a few hours away from here.
Okay, but surely you can talk like at 11 a.m.
Surely.
Good one.
You know what, man?
Are you going to be on the show or not? The people want to know.
Yeah, I'll call in. I'll call in.
Where are you gonna be at 11 a.m.?
I don't know.
Not here.
We might as well get Luke Larson on the show, man.
Don't do that. Anyway, by the way, nobody wants to hear that.
By the way, what?
Carolina Hurricanes 6-2
Hey-o!
At home tomorrow night, back home
against Vegas Golden Knights.
Big game,
Yes,
big ball
sir.
game.
Is the fair finally out of town?
Yes. done.
Should be. by
Yesterday
now.
was the last day.
Boys been playing great, and we don't have like 6 of our starting guys. 6 of our top linesmen have been out with injury.
6-2 with a 6-game road trip.
Mm-hmm.
That's strong.
Not bad at all.
Strong.
I'll take that every day of the week.
All right, Hart. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
J-Bone, see you tomorrow. Chan Man, same. Thank you, Shirley. Maxon, good work. Congratulations, 7-3. Something to be proud of. Back with you Tuesday, 3 o'clock. All new edition of Pirate Radio Live for the crew. I'm Clip Brock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive